She just left.
Welcome to another episode of Hustling Awkward. It is
That's Young Fresh, and there's I'm Tone Deaf off camera. I will be here all night
up in this bitch
on the ones and twos, but since Mimi out there taking care of business, fuck Keisha. You got a brick? Fuck. You ain't got no random bricks laying around. Actually, I do.
All white bricks. Bricks. Bricks.
I'm coming, y'all. How was your day, bro?
Man, pretty interesting today. Well, today not so much, but it was cool.
My bad, y'all.
You did all that running around and came back shorter person?
I sent Ken upstairs to go get her. I was trying to find him a charger while he was doing that.
Wow.
Say it. Yay!
I was gonna say, like, how you do all that running around and come back short human?
Well, I want to thank everybody for tuning in to this week's episode of Hostily Awkward. If this is your first time joining us, I'm your host and favorite motivational speaker, Mimi So 100, or Comer Walker if you're nasty.
And most of y'all are.
Now, usually, I introduce everybody else, but I got to introduce my bae first. Like, Miss Dia, the poetry pusher, is in the building. Well overdue.
Had to get my piece. Don't push a beat. Cop no hammers for my piece. We don't want no piece.
Yes, I saw her out last night. Shout out to Britt Nicole. We went to her show for Nocturnal Butterfly, and it was fucking amazing. She is so dope as a spoken word artist, human, just everything. I love her. If she is not, under the influence, she will be joining us in the comments at some point tonight, or she might just wake up from a little weed nap and then pop in like she usually do and say, "Hey, what we talking about tonight?" But I am joined by my co-host. We got Pie God Juan, aka the narcissist, and the new Mr. Bitches. Really, you just peel it down real slow and shit.
Yeah.
Now pull this hood down. Seductive as a bitch.
Had to go get sexy for the one time.
He getting, he gonna start getting more and more toxic as we get closer and closer to summer.
Right. And then of course we got the classic man, Mr. Tone Deaf, in the building. Always making sure we got the magic on the screen for y'all, because I don't be feeling like doing that shit.
Freaky,
going through a midlife crisis.
What's up, Deb? Deb says, good evening to my favorite host. Absolutely.
We discussed this already.
What?
My midlife crisis.
Yeah. Me and Mom were talking before the show about how because I've said this to my cousin before. I was like, have you noticed, like, as niggas are getting older now, they trying to grow their hair out? And I'm like, it's either midlife crisis or it's a big fuck you, because a lot of their peers is actually losing their hair, and they like, ha, nigga, I'm able to grow mine.
Right.
And your shit thinning out in the top.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but I had a very, very, very fun weekend. Like, I actually got outside, y'all, and I don't do that often. But having kids does not stop them being needy, once they turn 18. I really need y'all to understand this. I was out, after Britt Nicole, like, we decided we went down to we went to the trade, and hi Tia. We ended up going down to the trade, and we were setting up there. Now, at first we went upstairs, 9th floor, and bro, none of us knew what the fuck that menu was talking about. Like, it was some shit. It was, Chez Marie type shit. I'm like, bro, I don't know what none of this shit. I don't know what none of these ingredients is. Like, even like
Google Translate.
Even the $9 potatoes and shit that they had. Now those I was gonna fuck with, but it was like a little ingredient. I'm like, bro, I don't know what that is. And we know that I have little fingerling potatoes. I love those. I fuck with them down at the neck. But y'all know I can't take risks like that, having like a full dish of shit that I don't know what the fuck it is. So Kayla, actually, she was like, well, when we came in, it was a little bar restaurant like downstairs. That one is called the Craft. So she looked up the menu on her phone. She like, oh yeah, this more our speed. They got wings and burgers and shit. Nigga, we got our shit and went downstairs so fast. So party at 12 ASAP. Yeah, we definitely we have to go there because you know how much we love wings and shit.
That's the name of the joint, wings and shit.
Their wings.
They need a restaurant, just wings and shit.
No, their wings were so good. I think it was like $15, but you get so many wings. Like I wasn't expecting that at all. But I bet one wing, and then I had my child calling me and crying, and she's frantic and panicking and shit because no, when she got off of work, the bus that she normally catches, you know, the weekday schedule and weekend schedule are different. So when she got off of work, she just started catching a bus by herself last week. She's always had us driving her. So she been catching the bus for the last week, and the bus wasn't running when she got off of work. So she like, all right, well, you know, I know it's an alternative bus that I can take, but she couldn't find where to catch it at. So at this point, her phone is dead and her iPad is on 2%. So she's calling me on my iPhone from her iPad with 2% left and don't know where the fuck she's at.
Oh.
So I'm like, calm down, walk to the corner. What did the street sign say? So, you know, I get that information from my mom. Look, just send me your location. Walk to Planet Fitness, down there, like where the Grand is. I'll send you a lift. Go in there, plug up your phone, charge it up or whatever, get some juice. I didn't know the fucking gyms ain't 24 hours no more. So I have her walk to Planet Fitness and she can't even get in because the fucking gym is closed. So Uber was on bullshit. They was busy as fuck. It was like, well, we'll find a driver between 2 and 15 minutes. And then it's like the rides was fucking $45. I'm like, at this point, just pack my shit up to go. And we went and we picked her up. So my, you know, girls' night out turned into mommy saves the day again. So that motherfucker definitely giving me back massages or some shit for a week. Cause I finally had some time out the house away from you motherfuckers, and you was like, you need a saving and shit. So, but yeah, outside of that, but that's what I'm saying. They don't stop being a pain in the ass just because they turn 18. She'll be 20 this year.
God damn.
Yeah. Jelly bean, she'll be 15. But after that, went home and we're going to give a happy birthday to Bay That's Not Bay. So yeah, happy birthday to Bay That's Not Bay. And we I ended up going out with him. Like, you know, we went and had some drinks and shit, ended up going to a strip club and whatever, and then it was fun. But we went to Texas J's down there on the south side. Soon as we walk in, it's a badass black girl, right? Instantly, I'm like, well, I already know who we tipping all night. She's the black one in here. And she act like she's pretty. She got her makeup and shit done. Her hair was nice. Body was, she talked herself right on out them tips, man. She was so aggressive. She was so aggressive.
Why you come to the mic like that?
He don't know.
Wait, what's this?
See, look, he don't even know.
I said, why you come to the mic like that? What came to your mind?
I thought I had a thought.
Oh,
I thought I had a
I
thought.
thought I had a thought.
Yeah, but yeah, she definitely talked herself right on.
Like, what you mean by aggressive?
Like, I feel like she was trying. I don't know if she was trying to like recruit.
What?
Recruit? Wait, what?
What?
I
I thought it was gonna
this
be the
was a
pussy
steakhouse.
stripper.
I thought this was a steakhouse.
No, we're now at the strip club.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
she's
That's why
looking
you
for-
lost.
she's looking for
oh,
help.
okay.
But no, but she was like, you dance? I was like, I said, sweetheart, that was over 20 years ago. She was like, yeah, she was like, you look like you smart and you like got your shit together and you got some wisdom, like some gems you can drop. And I was like,
what do that mean? Like, does she know you?
no, and he thought she knew me. Like the way she kept like stroking and caressing me, and like she was like she was just,
Shit, that's hilarious.
She know a player when she see one.
and that's what she was telling. I'm like, bro, this nigga's already, y'all know that he get emotional and shit. So I was like, this motherfucker's gonna get me in trouble because she's saying the wrong shit. She was like, man, you better hold on to her. Like I can tell she a boss. Like she, like you do some shit, like she'll be like, fuck that. I go find me another nigga. Like, bro, please don't put that shit in bro head. I don't feel like arguing tonight. It has been a good night. And then all of a sudden it's gonna come to that options conversation. Man, well, why you want me anyway? I know you got options, bro. I'm not having this conversation with you tonight. But no, it got to a point like, and she was yelling and shit. And he was like, sweetheart, why are you so loud? She was like, I'm not. He was like, yes, you were very loud. Like, because she was fucking yelling. And it ain't like she was yelling over the music.
It was obnoxious yelling.
Yeah. And that was like, she was real, just obnoxious and just, and I'm like,
been hearing impaired.
I'm hearing impaired. I don't be yelling at motherfuckers unless they make me.
Yeah,
Why the fuck you pointing at that?
Because y'all make me.
I
I had to use it. Not today.
I'm chilling.
Not today.
I'm trying to behave.
Today. That's the point.
Oh, okay.
But no, you know, it's so funny because Tone has been out for, man, it's been a minute.
Non-medical issues?
Yeah, because like vacation, and then he just wasn't here. Like, yeah. So Tony hasn't been here in a minute because we actually had to keep postponing my trial. That at this point I've been acquitted of all charges.
No. Trill ass niggas get their trials pushed back.
No.
You're not.
No, we still picking the jury.
Oh, they've been there. He said, I love that place. The chairs are so comfortable. Wait, you talking about the craft, or you talking about Texas Jazz?
You talking about Texas Jazz?
Wait, is Texas Jazz the restaurant?
No, that's
the
the strip club. Yeah, it's
which one was the restaurant?
it's right off of First and National. The restaurant was called The Craft. It's inside the Trade Hotel, right across the street from Pfizer. Yeah. But yeah, we have been having conversations the past 2 weeks.
Sex everywhere.
No, I wasn't at the hotel with him.
Where haven't you had sex in this city?
Oh yeah, he said he liked the chairs at Texas Jazz. They're the same as the chairs at Heartbreakers. Hey Kayla, she said I'm late.
The
Hey,
fact that you've been to enough strip club to know when
How
the strip clubs got the same chairs is wild.
I always take him to strip clubs on his birthday every year. That's our thing.
You be taking them to Heartbreakers?
You know what's funny? When I
used to be Rhino.
when I was digging in my purse to get Kim my keys, I was like, bro, I got like so many singles.
Them crispy though. Them fresh from the bank.
You like you tip it 2 at a time.
Right.
He probably did. I think when
that's a bar. I give sluts paper cuts. Why didn't I think of that when I was rapping? Yeah,
I don't know.
That'd have been kind.
Because you still doing gun bars.
Yeah, I got a whole fucking. I got so many singles in my goddamn purse. But no, we've been having conversations for the past couple of weeks, like, and they've been sounding real like relationship.
I wanna love you for life. That's where y'all at with it.
Oh, see, I told her we got to go back there. Kayla said that salad was fire.
He ready to croon like Casey.
Hey, welcome to the show. Yeah, but I think we're at a point where we're realizing that as much as I think what it is, and then maybe you can understand, it's like you can have somebody that you really, really fuck with, but it's like that relationship element seem like it's gonna kind of change our vibe.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. See.
Absolutely.
Hey, don't come down here doing that.
No.
No, that's what we're not gonna
Is this thing on? I don't hear no echoes.
No, we actually got a nice setup this time.
This is good quality.
Yeah,
stuff here. We don't echo around here. You know me long enough to know that I don't. We got good shit
don't
here.
give out good quality.
So I've been told.
Yeah, that's why I got to pause it. That's how you've been told.
If you knew who said it, you would laugh more than making that face, because it was not the appropriate thing to be said at that moment.
What's up, Glowworm?
What?
That's crazy.
Talking to Nick.
Like, wait,
she
what?
do
Hey,
look like
Nick.
one though. Now I can't see it.
You said she look like a glowworm?
Yeah.
I always call her that because she's just so pale and shit. But no, Dia was talking about,
No, Dia was finna start lying.
What?
Just like you, been lying. But what
No,
else?
listen. You know what? And
I'm listening.
And as we're both cancers, right?
Indeed.
And so we don't like the feeling of not being wanted, and that's something that I think is, as far as I go, why I decide that sometimes putting a title on something it just mess it up, because the minute sometimes it's that chase that make it feel good, and some people just stop, maybe unintentionally, maybe intentionally, but
No, not them
the,
two.
the chase don't be the same once they feel like they got you. And I don't feel like feeling like
Damn.
creating
Dude,
no,
why you coming here on some cancer shit?
because I gotta make sense, and
Oh,
cancers
man.
Yeah,
make
go
sense.
go ahead and disagree with your fellow
I
cancer.
can't.
I know.
Because
can't
we
disagree
are
with that.
emotion
Secret
led.
weapon unleashed.
Look, we are emotionally led beings, right? As cancers.
Dropping gems.
Because I had to relate to you first to open your ears up. You know, sometimes when you're going, you're not listening. So. But a lot of men are
emotional. Damn it!
a
Nick
lot of
said,
men
"Hey,
are taken
dear."
back. Hey, they are taken back by women that place these standards on relationship. Men be like, hold on, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, you don't want me to. No,
Yeah.
not if you finna be acting stupid.
See, and that's been my problem for a long time, and why it's been such a long running joke that they're like, dude, you a nigga with titties. You are a nigga with titties. Like that has been a joke for so long, because it's like I don't have those types of expectations. Like if we vibing, we vibing. And when we vibing, it's like I'm not vibing with some bum ass nigga. Like I'm vibing with somebody who actually, like, if I'm sick, you good, you need something, you need me to drop you up. Like I have niggas who I haven't fucked with in years. They find out I'm sick, you good, you want me to drop something off, like you need some medicine, some soup, some whatever. Yeah, I do need that. And they'll do it, and they don't be tripping about shit. So it's like with him, now we've been doing this dance for 6 years.
Oh, that's
More than 6 years.
Yeah.
Y'all just took a vacation.
Well, yeah. So, but since reunited, it been 6 years.
Good.
But
It's been horrible.
but in doing that, it's like we do every fucking thing. Like we damn near act like we married sometimes. But that's our vibe, that's our connection. Like we've always had that. So even though we had like that little 8-year gap in between, like of us not even like communicating at all, the very first night that we met up to sit down and chop it up and shit, like it felt like no time had passed, like none.
I had one of those.
You blacked out for those 8 years.
I
Those
wanna
Jesus
know.
silent years when dog was out doing bullshit.
You know what it felt like? It was like in Infinity War, like niggas blipped out, but when they came back, they still recognized that
your relationship was the blip.
It basically
The fuck?
like niggas blipped out, and then when they come back after that 8 years and shit, is like it ain't like you forgot
Yeah,
nothing.
you
You
wasn't
still
here,
got all
nothing.
your same feelings and shit. It's just the world around you was changed, and that's really what it was. Like, so we were having that conversation today, and he was like, on one hand, like, you know how I feel about like, like getting into relationships, like just relationships, period. Like it's not just you. And I was like, yeah, we both agreed on that. But he was like, but then on the other hand, it's like I'm feeling like we need to just go ahead, just do it, get it over with, like whatever, because clearly we not stopping fucking with each other. And I'm like, if I were to do the relationship thing again, he would be the only person that I feel like I would be able to do that with. But I'm scared because shit, like we are so like we're equally yoked in so many ways. It's just I don't want shit to get weird if we agree like we gonna do the relationship thing.
The dynamics change too.
Boo.
Like the expectations.
It ain't even just the expectation, because if you what's understood don't need explaining, and if you already kind of in a sync, anything that steps outside of that sync gonna feel like something's going on. But what I meant by dynamics change, like if y'all get into a relationship and really do the thing, then it's like now you got to share your space. It's the little things that people don't think about until they in the middle of it. You know what I'm saying? Like I want a relationship, right? Let's say that.
You want niggas to go home.
But exactly. But I'm so used to my space that it's like, okay, like I don't even like don't bring nothing that indicates that you might be staying here all night, Because if I invite you over,
You gotta relax,
I want,
fam.
huh?
You gotta relax.
You
I mean, even
so
if
you don't plan
even if
on
you
having a
do spend
boyfriend.
night, you got to get up
Or
and go
girlfriend, 'cause
early in the
sexualize the
morning.
spectrum.
So you don't plan on having a partner.
Yes, I do, but
You
I'm
can't
but I'm
like
just saying,
not
I-
living like that.
I want to meet a
How
partner that.
there are people who are married living in separate houses.
Well,
I mean, but at some point they started living together and
No.
was like this.
no,
is
No,
I wanna-
that was their arrangement going in. They want to be married, living separately. That's
but
the
I
thing.
want a partner that'll make me want to share that space. Is what I'm saying. I just
See, and
you
he
not gonna get you like her. You gotta give somebody a chance.
well, no, that's the
Listen.
well, me and him, we have that. We love our space, but we are also people who like we are probably he's the only one for me, and I'm the only one for him who like we can be around each other and not get irritated.
yeah.
Or we are perfectly fine being in the same spaces separately. So it's like if we both in the crib, but like I'm in the bedroom and he in the living room or whatever, like we're cool with that. We don't have to be up under each other to share space. So for us, that's not even an issue. It's really just I think both of us are paranoid. Like for him, he explained his issue because like we did have, a bad breakup. I'm like, that's true. But at the same time, like the person who I was then and the person you were, like those issues that created everything back then, we've both evolved from those people now. So I don't feel like we would have those same problems. Like you was a hot boy, nigga. You was out in these streets. Like you don't do shit but work, take care of your son, go home, kick it with me, like, and try to get sleep when you fucking can. Like you're not into the party scene and shit no more. Like things are just different. And it's like me, I'm not a hothead like I used to be. So I ain't out here hitting niggas with cars and you know what I'm saying, and flying off the handle and shit. So it's like,
My fallback game is flawless.
yeah.
You'd be like, damn, did we fuck around? I don't know.
Listen.
I don't recall.
Man, listen.
No,
Be like Kiki Palmer. I'm sorry to that man.
I don't recall.
Sorry to that man.
God.
Hey, Kayla in the comments, she said hashtag Dick and Dash.
Dick and that. Oh my god. Oh, hey,
No, sorry,
listen.
name.
I've had a situation that I had to let go of, and I had to realize that part of the ambiance of that situation was the familiarity. You know what I mean? I got used to it, and it's like I adapted the idea. I prescribed to the idea that if I'm gonna deal with anybody bullshit, I'd rather deal with some bullshit that I'm already used to dealing with, right?
Yep.
And so then, we had a little bit of separation, and he came back being the perfect dude for the person I used to be. So now what do we do with that? Because the person I am now don't click with that person now. So, I had to figure it out like, let me go.
Yeah, that timing is off.
I'm the most
It's
single
free
that I've
versus
ever
happiness.
been. And it's a weird little space because most people, they kill for this type of just freedom, but it's just like, I don't know what to do with it. And I get what you're saying. Like somebody would damn near have to just break into my house for me to meet somebody at this point because I don't pop out and be going. I don't know where.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm in this horrible space where it's like, even when I do have the opportunities, because people shoot they shot, it's like I instantly reject it because I'm in a place where this particular person checks all of my boxes. And we've always had like this insane connection. It's literally like they'll tell you, it's like we are the male and female versions of each other damn near. Like we have our differences, but at the same time, it's like I'm dealing with myself. So I don't have to worry about certain things because it's like, nigga, I know you're not gonna judge me for this. Like we on, we on the same type of time.
It's T.I. versus TIP.
Damn near. I gotta be TIP though. I feel like I'm still kind of the wild one a little bit. But yeah, I feel like I'm open to the idea. Like I wouldn't 100% reject it, but I feel like we do also have to do a little bit more, in-depth work before we would fully agree to move forward in an actual relationship, because even though we're not the same people that we used to be, he's still carrying some of that hurt from the person that he was back then because of how things ended. And it's like, I've done my work to get through that. Like I've been in therapy, I've done all of that kind of shit, and it's like there are some things that I feel like he needs to work through individually, and then there are some things that we need to work through together, because I don't want us to build shit on a cracked foundation. It's like it ain't completely broken, but it's still some cracks in it.
Let me ask you this. One of my favorite quotes. How do you feel about the quote, "You can't heal where you hurt"?
Damn.
Because I mean, like,
You just fucked her up on her own show.
no,
It's
really,
she asked me that. Now
it's
I've never heard it before.
it's a real thing that you really don't think about. And hindsight is 2020. I can't say that I just was this profound in the middle of what I could perceive as my own mess. It's just some things that I thought about afterwards that I was trying to heal in the same spaces, you know, that I had hurt at. And I didn't even know I was hurting there. Like, because of this disattachment and this not really too big on names and labels and stuff like that, it allowed the men that I've dealt with a whole lot of freedom. And because none of my friends mirror my relationships, I don't have a lot of people that I bounce shit off of.
Right.
So I do, you know, without having background noise in my decision making, I do what's best for my situations, you know. And I don't just, you know, it comes off like I don't care. I don't give no fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I really don't. Or maybe I feel like I can't. I don't know. I ain't figured that part out yet. But it's something about it that just but anyway, dealing with dude though. Because I was gonna go somewhere else with it. But dealing with dude, I had to, you know, I was trying to not only force the issue on how I wanted him to be, but then I had this idea of, okay, well, one version of me didn't work. Let me throw out another version of me and see if this worked. Because I know it's something, you know, I know it's there, but
you was switching personalities like a wig.
Listen.
You just had him in the bag.
Listen, I just, you know, hey, you want to date 5 different people? I could be 5 different people, but I don't know about the 6.
That's some sick shit.
Hey, listen, that's some cancer shit. Because you
I've been in that bag.
Because you instantly turned into a whole different dude when you slid that hood down.
You might have a point. might be something to that.
Listen, it just is. We love hard and we love people past their bullshit, and that's my problem. That's
nasty. Why do we do that?
Listen.
See, that's why I ended up with the chick with the mustache.
Shit. Because cancers are.
You see how that happens?
Cancers by nature are in shells where there's never 2 crabs in the same shell. So we're used to being by ourselves. So when we get a little taste of that togetherness, it's like we try to.
That's nasty business.
It's nasty work. Listen, because don't let us really get our pinchers into you. Guess what? It's hard.
I think it's fucked up for me because like we ended on like horrible terms. It was more pros than cons, but the con was a big one. But in my relationships after that, I found myself making comparisons a lot because there were so many pros and trying to like match those. Yeah. And I never got them or like never got as many or as close to that. Yeah. So having a person who does check off all your boxes is hard because you like, what the fuck am I gonna try to go date somebody else for? And I already like, nigga, this has been how many years in the making and I still ain't found nobody close to that. So what the fuck make me think I'm gonna go out and find that shit tomorrow?
In a crazy way, it's like y'all are your own rebound.
Man.
I'm a gym on that one.
No, that's an interesting concept though, because what if you can date somebody,
just be together
to fill that void, and
all you gotta do is say yes.
Shut up. You think he's your placeholder?
No, not at all.
He is
like
the place.
Yeah,
that's just it.
You know what? I don't know if we got any wrestling fans in the comments, but it's so funny
numero uno.
Oh, yeah.
I
head of the table.
I have been calling him the final boss before The Rock did. So when The Rock came out and started that shit, I was like, that was the sign. I was like, because y'all know how bro feel about that. I was like, because I didn't know. I thought he was joking when he said that. I didn't see when Rock did it.
I thought he was joking when he said it too.
And then I was like, wait, this nigga really called himself the final boss.
And he dressed like Elvis.
I was like, yo.
I was even nasty.
So yeah, so that was wild. But no, I don't feel like we are each other's placeholders. I actually feel like everybody who we've dealt with in between were the placeholders.
Yeah.
It's like Kill Bill.
Yeah. So I don't.
Spy 1, Spy 2. You ever see Spy versus Spy?
Mm-mm.
That's tough. You never seen a little comment?
Oh, from Mad TV,
Yeah, Spy versus Spy.
the white one and the black one.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's obviously the white one.
He not really white, y'all don't go there. But no, I don't know. We'll see how things work out. Maybe we just got to do a trial run.
Yeah. I was just
Because I proposed that today. I'm like, we'll go into details. I want you to go off and enjoy enjoy your birthday and shit. But
That's still coming.
we'll revisit the conversation, and maybe we just need to see,
Can he be a character witness?
how it'll.
not a character.
He actually is a character witness for me. He signed a notarized affidavit for me to get my pardon lifted.
For what?
The pardon that he put her on.
That's probably his fault.
So yeah. But
What up, Patrice?
dude, I love Patrice, man.
Who doesn't?
I think last time I saw her, I was dying in her bar.
Yes.
That is
Yes, it was.
wild.
Yeah, when
When was the last time you seen her?
it ended up in emergency surgery and shit.
Appendectomies.
Yeah, that was fucked up. I did not like that shit at all. But I know a lot of you that are here, y'all have been wondering, y'all here for the
That's what everybody been
bullshit.
waiting for.
Y'all,
That's why the
y'all,
numbers keep going up and down. Is she on the bullshit yet?
y'all here for the bullshit. But listen.
Soft guy. Right.
Hold on, he wanted me to. Oh, that nigga ain't got my damn apple juice or nothing.
Just because he got the bag with him. He wanted to sit in on the soft guy.
I know that's yeah.
Pause. Like, why does this relate to him? Is he the soft guy?
All right. She said she love us too. But yeah, so we definitely got to get into the soft guy era shit. Now, a lot of people, to my surprise, they don't know what the soft guy era is.
Because they're regular, normal human beings who have lives.
Well, no. They were thinking that it was something that I created. No, it was something that I have been seeing across social media, in different videos and posts. So no, I did not create the soft guy era. Okay, that is not me. I just flipped it. So we are going to go ahead.
You just made it funny.
Don't come in here being loud. Sit your ass down. So we're
Shut your bitch ass up.
Wait, what?
Wait.
you said you was gonna sit down and shut up. You ain't say nothing about talking.
Oh, my bad. You want to speak for the soft guys? Pause.
First off, like, dog, you can't call nobody soft.
I didn't call you soft.
You the one that said you wanted to speak for him, so we asked, was you a soft guy, and that's what you want to speak on.
Of the limp dick community, the
Whatever.
LDC.
So anyway, so we are going to play this video
With so much drama in the
to
LDC.
kick the topic off, and then we'll be back. Go ahead and play it, Tom.
Which was the actual.
It's kind of hard being.
I am on a whole nother level. Girl, he only fucked you over cause you let him. Fucking girl, I guess he didn't know any better. Girl, that man didn't show any ever. Do all I can just to show you you're special. Certain it's your love that holds me together. Lately you say he been killing the vibe. Gotta be sick of this guy. Pull up skirt, get in the right. Left hand is steering, the other is gripping your thigh. Light up a spliff and get high. Shout it, you.
I'm gonna leave that face there for a minute. This what you want to ride for?
Look how you hold that
Did you
purse.
see the video about niggas trying to get flued out by the WNBA players?
Briefly, I didn't see the whole post. You know
Oh.
how when you see something and then Facebook just flick your shit and
Yeah.
shit disappears?
Pisses me off.
Yeah.
not flying out for Caitlin Clark.
No, but
She had a suit on with the shoulder pads.
so in a very brief and concise explanation, the soft guy era is nothing but a bunch of men who are posting trying to flip things on women, and they talking like bad bitches out here. That's really all it is. Niggas is in a bad bitch era.
You ever make a bitty hit her knee?
Let me see. Keisha said we just wanted a safe space to be feminine, and all hell broke loose from the fellas. Yeah. Yes.
What?
Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead, nigga.
I'm let that bus go. I might get on the next one. That one go by.
This show stop.
I ain't get on. It's waiting. You can drive by.
Yeah. So as a result of that, I had like a series of posts while I was hacked for 48 hours.
But what is wrong with it though? Like I get it, but like what's wrong with it? Is it the manner in which they asked for it?
It's like, why are you asking for it? Like,
because some niggas come from a life where bitches don't treat them well.
Well, that's called therapy.
It feels weird to me because it seems like the men are competing with the women in the situation.
Exactly,
and
it's hardy.
Perfect example. It puts me in the mind of Joel. Remember when Joel he was like, "You will never be as pretty as me." Remember that shit and flipped his ponytail and shit. That's what it's giving. That's what it's giving.
But it's like, okay,
That's nasty work.
Now that's nasty when you trying to compete with women. But like, if you a dude that's just like you ain't gonna take no shit, like a woman ain't gonna take no shit, stand on what you will and won't do. I guess
that's not what it is. Though.
No.
Not the way they going about
right. It's like that. Like that's not what it is.
The way they going about their business is disgusting.
Right.
But that's the whole point.
Drizzle, because that was nasty as
like.
fuck.
But that's the whole thing. Yeah, and so I made a post that like I made a
series
okay
of posts of it just
so.
Mimi is the reason why.
Mimi is one of my favorite artists.
People want to buy the Samsung Ultra phones.
I feel like if you put your drawings on T-shirts, people
they need to endorse you.
I would wear them.
What?
Really, bro?
I would wear your drawings on T-shirts.
You would wear
They
some
need
of
to
that.
endorse you.
Yeah, I would. Whatever the brightest color is, I probably got a pair of shoes that match. I would wear your drawings on T-shirts. Swear to God, no lie.
What are you saying? Because it keeps sounding like you saying my drawers.
Right. That was
and
like,
I know that's not what you're saying.
Drawings.
I knew you wasn't saying my draws. I said what it sounds like. That's why I needed you to say clearly what you were saying.
Pictures, the portraits.
Your
you
animation.
Don't wear draws for anybody to put them on a T-shirt.
Everybody call
them
doodles.
Nasty work.
My doodles.
Your doodles.
Doodles. Is a nasty word.
It's not.
You're diddly doodles.
You're doodling. That's what it is.
That's nasty.
You're thinking of diddling.
Hey, you know what's interesting?
That's even.
I was reading some of the comments just from like men reposting and asking questions like, "What the hell is soft guy era?" Right? And it's amazing how many men interpreted that as something that we were imposing on them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they blamed y'all quick.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They thought it was us, and they was like, "Man, that's
accountability.
these new niggas wearing
No
skinny jeans and purses." And I'm like, "Bro, we didn't start this. They did."
I did not.
Look,
I have never went into the store and be like, "Oh, babe, let me buy you a purse." Never.
Like,
I mean, all we did.
That's
was
not
ask.
the soft guy era we talking about.
No
well,
man
that I'm
should-
talking about.
No
that,
man should be.
that ain't
geeked
my
about
interpretation.
We just wanted a safe space, and y'all made it unsafe.
Nah.
I explained it. It's niggas who
You
decided
got
that they were going to
men
try to
that don't
flip the
have two
script
bitches
and
that
talk
rub
like bad
together
bitches.
having soft guy era expectations
You said they don't got two bitches to
to
rub.
rub together, and they got
Damn.
soft guy era expectations. I think that it's okay for a woman, to spoil her man. This is not that. Like there's some soft guy era stuff that expectations on role switching per se for.
Oh, so
lack
they
of
trying to usher the game. They want to trade places.
Yeah.
Because that's nasty.
Listen, that's
No,
crazy.
that's why you ain't got no mic. Sit there and shut up.
Niggas trying to trade places.
So
Yes.
the
Didn't Usher have a song called Trading Places?
yeah, that was in one of my drawings. That was that. So it'll come up.
I do believe I saw that one.
Yep. So my very first post it said, "Listen, I keep seeing all the soft guy era posts. Then I quoted where they said, "We just want y'all to know how y'all sound, how stupid y'all sound." I said, "Now I'm not mad at y'all. You can be in your soft era, baby. Just know over here, you getting pegged." I want to pause on that because I want you to hear me. You can be on your soft guy era shit, but you are getting pegged. All right.
Hey,
So know
Tom,
what comes with that over here. So then I said
now
some
you see
shit
why I
like,
be taking days off.
so since they want
Now,
to,
now you see why I be like not
No.
want to come to work.
no, so
on
since they felt like, okay, but we finna talk like bad bitches and shit. We finna say shit they say. So I said what they said. I said, fuck, I look like spending money on a nigga that's not giving up no ass.
we don't got a union.
Literally.
We don't got a union. Like as niggas.
But you
like,
know,
like men, we don't have a rep. Cause who is these niggas speaking for all of us?
The
Who the
last
fuck
time,
is these guys?
see, ever since the internet
Like,
became a thing that anybody can get a hold of at any
Everybody
given
got
time,
an opinion.
the wrong niggas get on there and say shit.
cause as the union rep myself, I would have paused it like, first of all, we're not even gonna call this soft guy because that's nasty.
That's nasty work
That's
off
nasty
top.
right there in itself. Why do you want to be referred to as a soft guy? Pause. You just out here like
See, what happened was the aldermen of the black community be
Hybrid.
busy.
I just want you to know we definitely celebrated you at the beginning of the show.
Most
I knew you was gonna be
definitely.
late though.
It-
yeah, like we
it's-
don't
No,
like
this-
how Al Sharpton show up when anything tragic happened in the black community. Who is the alpha male that just is it Brock Lesnar? Because if it's him, he peed on the bitch, so he's out.
But now I want to bring you back to let you know that I wasn't done reading the stat. Remember how you said that you don't be cutting me off and
Okay,
shit?
my
I told
bad.
you.
My bad.
I just wanted to bring.
I just wanted to know
I
if we
just
had
wanted
a
to-
union rep. My bad.
No, but yeah. So, like I said, the same way how they've been trying to flip things, I decided, okay, y'all want to reverse? I'm a cha-cha slide, reverse. So that's what we doing. So everything that y'all feel like y'all doing and y'all making this big movement and this big statement, I've been just dismantling that shit for the past couple of days.
it's the mirror effect.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to show people how they sound and how they act.
No, we know how we sound.
we know how we act, which is why we try to take their phones from them.
So I said, fuck, I look like spending money on a nigga that's not giving up any ass. Literally. So if you want my role so bad, I'll gladly give it to you. But you taking everything that comes with it, including the strap. I'm pushing your back in and clapping them cheeks like a black family at a graduation. Oh, and when I take you out to dinner, I wouldn't order anything spicy. You might have a rough couple days when I'm done. Gorilla emoji. Hashtag soft guy era.
That didn't sound not soft at all, fam. Nothing about that approach.
Hey, low key,
Low key,
the
fam. I
more
need to report
read the
you.
Post, it all scream SA. I just be like, yo, there's a wild.
No, it's not SA.
Yeah, it is.
it's-
Do we talk to women like that?
It's not.
That's nasty.
The sad
Yeah,
part
it's
is
not
there are
SA.
men
It
that
is an
talk like that.
agreement. You want me to take care of you? I got you, but I'm finna dig
No,
that
no,
ass
what?
out.
No, yeah, what? You trying to hit his nephew deck out? That's nasty. What is
Yeah.
wrong?
It's nasty work.
See, look, Patrice said, I'm gonna treat you like a whole bitch. Trust, down to the detail of me fucking you in all the capacity.
Now you did that though. Like I know what happened. You can't
Like
do that.
I am grabbing you by the ankles,
No, what?
nigga.
No.
I'm grabbing you by the, and you were heels to Jesus with me
Why
holding
are
your
you-
ankles. Like, give me a V.
This what
V.
you be on, dude? This
Nah.
what you into?
Listen,
That's
Hey,
why you here?
hey,
Is this why you here?
hey,
Yeah, is it-
and while I'm digging your shit out, I'm hitting you with the pretty Ricky hip roll.
You put some thought into this.
Lay your body down.
You put some thought.
Hey,
You put
that's
two.
the wrong guy.
bro.
Why are you? Why is he letting you do this?
He ain't got no choice.
You got choices.
No, he want to be taken care of.
He can say no.
I
No
don't
means
know.
no.
Because y'all
I
tell
don't
us.
know if I want nobody to pay a bill that bad.
Well,
No,
y'all,
fam. I don't need
what,
the.
I mean,
I don't need the
I
next
gotta
season
go
to
get
call
I mean,
it
Nick-
dinner.
niggas tell us if we want to be taken care of, then we gonna have to shut up and let them cheat in peace. So everybody got their stipulations to be taken care of, right?
Nah, hey, time out. What?
I don't want to cheat. I just want to knock that ass back. So
You better not go outside and smoke a black.
Knock
It's
that,
so much to
You
unpack
better not
right
go
now.
back out. You better not go
Hey,
outside
wait.
and smoke a
knock
black.
that
and mild.
ass back
It's so
is
much to
crazy.
unpack right now. Pause. Okay.
Knock that ass
now I'm
That's
packing
nasty.
something in. I'm
Nasty.
packing something in.
Don't be
I also
don't be
think,
whispering in his ear sweet nothing while you're doing it either.
So I also think rather Mimi intentionally did it or
It's
not.
that I don't trust you. I just don't trust you.
Look, I don't know if Mimi intentionally did this or not with that whole status, but it also kind of set a little bit of a standard for I'm not a standard, but it made a way like going back to the mirror concept. It made a way for men to also see how y'all group us together a lot. So
No, we don't.
so even though
Nah, we
Mimi's
do.
speaking to a certain demographic of men, all men felt attacked.
Just a little bit. Because
And
it's nasty.
It had visual.
y'all also felt attacked. Like, no, that ain't me. That ain't me. They don't speak for all men. So that was like another lesson that could have been learned too. Because every time a female, a woman is in the news for some bullshit, then all of a sudden, all of us are bitches and hoes and whatever other
Nah, y'all
colorful
just-
ass
y'all-
name you want to come
No,
up
but
with.
most of y'all are just on your own
See
free
the
time.
fuck I'm talking about.
What she just say about lumping motherfuckers in?
That's the problem. So when we
So you don't have bitchy moments?
You a man and you have bitchy moments.
That ain't what
I was just
But I'm
gonna say the
saying, as
question
humans,
is-
we have bitchy moments. So that's not a gender thing.
I know. I'm here right now. I'm in the moment. We having a conversation.
It's all fun and games
Hey.
until the rabbit got the
Yeah.
strap. That's
Yeah.
why.
Oh,
That's a great double entendre
that's
right
a
there.
great line.
Woo.
Mimi got me writing. I was trying to have it done before.
Mimi,
Nah.
Mimi made you right.
Oh yeah, I got a whole poem called "Soft
Listen.
Guy Air" that's dedicated to her.
So
my God.
Super inspired.
I had
That's nasty. Dog.
So I will be, you
you can put up the Netflix one, Tom. So then after that, I begun to do. If you are not familiar with Socially Awkward Comics is what they were called. I tend to
What is this?
to
Nasty
draw.
work. That's what this is. Nasty work.
All
That's
right,
like,
so
why'd you get the rainbow one?
so I
Are you
said
trying to see how far you can go?
so now if you are listening to the audio drop on a Tuesday or later, this is why you need to tune in to the lives, because you are not able to see what is on the screen right now. But yeah, so then after that, I decided, like I said, so we playing that, that flipper game. Okay, got it. Challenge accepted. So so then you already know I look that way. So my post said, picture us watching Netflix and me pushing your head towards my lap, waving the strap like, just kiss it a little bit. # soft guy era. And then
That's nasty. It's the
That's
Netflix
non-consensual as fuck.
Now look at that.
Nobody agreed to this.
just kiss it a little bit.
At least you hit his face.
Is that the cord on the wall?
Yeah. Yeah.
You got the wall. You got TV
Bro,
mounted on the
why
wall.
y'all not even facing the TV?
That's the funny.
Because you're not there. That's
No, that's the mirror on the wall behind us. So that's why after so after you said that, I was like, you know what? Now I'll know I'll make detail in my mirror. So then by the time I got to the last doodle, you will see the upgrade on the mirror and the reflection. I evolved during my drawings.
which one's next, Mimi?
Yeah.
What is this a reflection of?
Hold on.
Who's
So
the star of these dudes?
There is no star.
there is no star.
There's no star.
No. No, that's just a random nigga.
Just right. Damn.
Yeah. It's actually a couple. It's usually what is easiest for me to draw, honestly. Like depending on like what it is or what I'm trying to see.
Why everybody dark skinned?
Yeah. So
What's this crusade against dark skinned niggas? Just asking questions.
it just those are the primary colors that I use for drawing people, and obviously I'm not the dark skin one.
He goes with primary colors. That's terrible.
Right, you could make everybody.
No, I'm saying those are the no, because then I would have had to draw pink meat, and I didn't want to do it. But no, so the next post said, "Picture you fast asleep in your do rag when I come in late and drunk as fuck from Pato, kissing on your neck and rubbing my strap on them boy buns, sliding your ethicals down while you lifting your hips, talking about move." No, that's not the right. There's no drawing for this one.
Oh.
Yeah, there's no drawing for this one.
Dog.
This is just the
What
post. I'll let you know when to put the next one up.
Boy buns is crazy.
Yeah.
I guess we're going back to Netflix, nigga.
Boy Buzz is fucking insane, dog.
All right. So now my next one. Now this one is the one with Ghost, Omari Hardwick. Yep. So
And he bald here too.
me, I'm doing the bending. If you know anything about this movie, you know exactly what the scene is.
Bending me. Oh. So you the one doing the bending.
Yeah, but he ain't doing the bending. I'm doing the bending. If we doing the soft guy era, I'm doing the bending.
You know what? No disrespect to him, but he's done a lot of questionable roles.
Has he?
Yeah, before Ghost, he did a lot of questionable roles.
I don't even know that.
Because he was like loving a man in a Tony Braxton video or some shit like that one time.
Ken in the comments, he said, soft guy era for the win.
For the win.
Why do women hate the soft guys? And why is y'all soft guy era definition automatically gay? Well, I already said that because it's like their responses and how they're going about, even how the soft guy era even became a thing for them. It's all them trying to do shit that women are doing. So since you want to do all the shit that women are doing, that's what I'm going to treat you like, the woman in this relationship.
You ain't got to take that, bro.
He don't. But over here, that's why I said over here. I was very specific. Somebody else might like that shit. You might catch you a share out here and she cool with the soft guy ear. But over here, you getting piped down.
Stop talking to me, Tuck.
Looking at me.
Nigga, we are in a permanent 3-way relationship. Me, you, and Doc Johnson.
Doc Johnson. Jesus Christ. Damn, baby.
Hey, what's your problem?
How you go marry a woman and then let some man bend you over? Anybody bending me
What
over?
movie was that from?
For Color Girls.
Color Girl.
And see, I've never seen the movie. I know this part.
A lot of people refuse to watch
It's
the
not a good
movie
movie.
because of one particular part that folks can't get past.
Ken said, but what if I'm the breadwinner and I like when you rub my feet? Nigga, you being the breadwinner, you not gonna be the breadwinner in this situation. That's the hope. Do you know what niggas are posting for the soft guy era? Or
No.
you just that's the problem. I think a lot of
Do
people
you have any videos depicting a soft guy era?
I should. I think somebody tagged me in a
I
couple.
think he is confusing with your girlfriend or your
Yeah,
wife or
and
your
we
woman.
kind of went over
Catering
that
That just like
already.
to cater to you versus a
No, because
what
I
niggas
don't
is on.
I don't have a problem catering to and us doing shit for each other. I'm not the type who doesn't like to
What
do
did I
shit
say?
for her nigga. I just posted something a couple weeks ago when I said I ain't got shit to say about y'all paying for a nigga dinner because I just sent Bay that's not Bay $500, and he was joking about it because that was when I was on my hot little Pato streak. This man has done so much and put so much money in my pocket. I don't have to ask him twice, whether it's for me, Jelly Bean, like last night when I just told y'all that Ree was stranded.
We're saying that he's getting that confused with what the niggas on the internet is
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah, and that's not what we're
the
talking
men
about.
have feminized.
We did
it
not
more
start the
than
soft guy
women.
era shit.
Yeah, the men definition. If you just scroll, if you search soft guy era on Facebook and just look at some of the men's interpretation of what soft guy era is, they're feminizing it more than we are.
Yeah, because
Like
because they're
the
literally
purses
taking
and all of that
things
stuff.
that women say
Yeah,
and saying it.
yeah.
Like so that's their thing. That's their thing. So no, that's yeah. I'm gonna see if what I can find on TikTok.
Wait, what?
Who said catering to my man and my man wanting to be sub in our relationship is not the same thing.
Absolutely.
Being subbed is a wild thing to say.
And I guess how much his maintenance of life costs. And it was weird.
Cause you can be a soft, you can be a softie. Like you can be soft on me. You know what I'm saying? You can be
You want some soft side?
what?
What?
That
What'd you
sounds
say?
like
Hey, yeah.
like limp dick trying to get some.
Not that type of soft paw.
So okay, so I've made this
I
joke
mean, it started
several
off
times.
hard, but it comes out Soft serve.
This would be the
Okay,
type. This would
ramen
be the
noodles.
type of example of like a soft guy era post of a nigga trying to say shit just because he's seen a woman say it. I don't need a woman for shit except for to reach the top shelf and kill bugs. Like,
Come on,
nigga.
right?
Like that's the kind of shit. And then they'll put hashtag soft guy era. But those are the type of posts that they making shit. And it's like, but now you wondering why I'm telling you that I'm gonna bend you over and fuck you.
Why is it so harsh when
What
you
is
say
that?
it though?
Is that saying that I should get pussy for killing bugs? Is that what we're doing?
Maybe.
I think you misinterpreted that, bro.
No, I'm just asking. I wasn't misinterpreting. I wasn't trying to interpret. I was asking a question.
So, okay, but that's what we're saying. Like, it's not an attack saying that, well, a man in a relationship should never get anything. No, reciprocity is a big deal. Somebody actually just asked a question on Facebook. I think it was earlier last week, and it was like, well, if you could name one thing, and your man or a future partner or whatever, what would that be? And you had people naming all of these things like, oh well, I would want them to be honest, or I would want this and I would want that. And I'm like, I want reciprocity because I feel like everything falls under that umbrella.
Yeah.
All I need is somebody who is giving back what I'm putting into them. That reciprocity, that is one thing to name that covers everything.
My girlfriend.
So yeah.
Men and women that have a problem doing for each other, that's like a trauma response. That ain't,
Definitely.
that's just a trauma response.
They
and
loved
so,
on somebody that didn't love them back, so they don't want to love nobody.
right. So,
Yeah.
and it's like I said, it's the niggas that don't have two bitches to rub together that bark the loudest on these type of topics. Like, relax, bro. You ain't even got to worry about it because
Bruh.
don't nobody want to fuck with you.
Yes, and that's why they always so
Relax,
angry.
bro.
So it's
No,
it's
no, for
easy
real.
to impose these things when you have nobody to impose them on.
Right.
Or you just ain't never fucked with a real motherfucker.
And another thing is the reason why they be so angry and sour about that shit is because they don't have it. So they are trying to shame bitches down to their level so that they can get it.
For sure.
Because it is always the most undesirable, facially challenged,
Damn.
habitually single niggas
Damn.
who chirp the fucking loudest. It's like, bro, we ain't never seen you with no bitch.
Mhm.
Damn.
I'm currently looking for two bitches to rub together, to be honest with you. I'm currently looking.
The fuck, dude.
Hey,
Currently
rubbing two
like-
bitches together sound like it's fire.
See?
Okay.
High two. High two.
So when you said rubbing two bitches together in fire, I instantly thought about
Yeah,
bushy
that-
boobs.
Yeah, that was the
pubes, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
that was
you wild.
Oh.
That
the
was
dou-
just brush fire.
No, what
yeah,
the?
that was the double un. Yeah.
Well,
mean-
Tone old, he like hair.
Shit.
I mean, I'm not against
That
it.
was
It's
his
just not my
era.
preference.
That was his era.
Fur burgers.
I'm just not against it. You know what I'm saying?
All
Hey,
right, 70.
Embrace the nappy dugout, bro.
I said I'm not against it. That's all I said. Not my
So the
top choice, but if it's there,
the trading
get in
places,
there.
the trading places.
Wow, wow,
that is up
wow.
next.
Trading places, what?
Yeah.
Oh
wait,
my
hold on,
god.
Where my
I don't even
jam
think
at?
I'm ready to look at this. This the one that had me dying laughing.
That's the one with me stepping into the strap.
Jesus Christ.
This
No,
one,
no.
they out of order. That's why.
You stepped into it like some jeans.
Oh, this
Dude,
one.
the
Yeah,
drawing
that
was
one.
so perfect.
And
Like,
so
she got him too.
let's say me strapping up to beat some cheeks. Alexa, play Usher, trading places. Hashtag soft guy era.
Maybe you got him tooted up.
Yeah. Tooted and booted.
And we're gonna do things a little different tonight.
But honestly, it's really like they soft guy air shit. It's basically, it sounds like the lyrics to Trading Places and shit. Like
You gonna
you gonna throw
knock.
me down and pull
you
my
gonna
panties off. Type
wait.
shit. That's really what it sounds
You
like.
gonna
think-
take me
You
on a
think Usher wrote
date?
that about Diddy?
Man, why you got
It's possible, man.
why you got multicolored dicks on the table though, bro? That's not necessary.
Cause you can have whatever
Hey.
you like.
Diversity dick downs. That's what I'm giving.
Some people might have a favorite color.
Diversity dick downs.
Not-
nigga. Hold on, cause we finna.
Diversity
She-
dick down.
And that should be the name of the episode.
I'm just gonna start calling you for my my topics and titles to write about. Like, come on, Mimi, just give me a line. Give me something.
Diversity.
Hey, give me something to get an ear for it, and
Yeah.
then I'll put a title on it.
Yeah.
So
You just-
the lyrics. Now we gonna do this thing a little different. You go come over
Said
and pick me
variety
up
is
in
the
your
spice of
ride.
life.
You go knock, then you go wait. Ooh, you gonna take me on a date.
Mm.
You go open my door and I'm gonna reach over and open yours.
Come on.
Gonna pay for dinner, take me to see a movie, whisper in my ear how bad you really want to do me.
Yeah.
Girl, now take me home.
He wanted to be
and
slutted
get
out.
up in my pants.
Yeah, he was asking to be slutted out.
Yeah. Pour me up a shot and force me to the bed. Like it really just soft guy.
It
It really
does
just
sound
sound
like
like
the
this.
theme song to Soft Guy Era.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know.
Terrible human being.
Again, I feel like he's speaking in like reciprocity though. And niggas is taking one thing and they took it too far.
No.
And this is what they get.
You don't think niggas is taking it too far?
No, I'm saying it's not a reciprocity.
You know what
thing.
though? Let's be fair though. Let's just say one of these men's was smart enough to make it a mirror thing. Like, you know, maybe it sounds ridiculous to a man for some of the things that women ask for and want in their relationship, right? But we know that's not the case.
No,
We know that's not what happened.
Some of that shit is wild.
Like what? Name one.
You talking about like a regular person or some of the shit people say?
Let's just say regular. Just say some of the shit people say. Then
Some of the shit people say
That's a
when
little
bitches
easy.
don't know you from a can of paint but feel like you deserve a $300 date. You just told me you don't like small talk. I don't even know what the fuck you like. Would you want me to take you out somewhere and spend $300 just so I can get no conversation and you can take a picture of what the fuck is on this plate?
And-
Suck my dick.
But it depends on
I
you
mean,
know,
that's the least you
most
can do.
most women
Absolutely.
most women sit back and observe before they approach, right? And if I'm sitting at the bar, and I'm not this type of woman, but I can step into the shoes, right? If I'm sitting at the bar and I'm watching a motherfucker spend like $300 on a bunch of strangers they don't even know, they just feeling good, like, hey, I'm finna buy rounds for everybody sitting at the bar right now. So now they got a $300 tab, right? Where's the lie? Where are we not prone to believe that, nigga, you have no problem with dropping $300 on a motherfucker you don't even know?
Maybe
What
you had
that
a good
got to do
day.
with you?
I already disclaimed me by saying that ain't had nothing
No,
to do with
but
me.
what I'm saying, that's just like them videos I see on Facebook when you see the people and they be out and she be mad that he didn't spend $300, but then the first thing she says, but you got on a pair of Jordans. And I know how much Jordans cost. What do my Jordans got to do with me not paying for this $300 date?
You just said the difference though.
Yeah, exactly.
You said your Jordans. Those are your shoes, money you spent on you compared to her saying you just dropped $300 on some strangers and then making it seem like I'm unreasonable for feeling that way.
Feeling good and I want to buy everybody around. I don't gotta buy what do that got to do with me taking you out and spending
niggas want to do impressive shit until a bitch is impressive. I mean impressed. Then you know it's like, what are y'all doing for when you come out shining and looking like money, like you spinning a bag?
Don't ask me for my bag though.
I get it. Some women are very classless and tasteless.
Right.
But
learn how to
so
do
what you saying is we should be a little bit more finessing.
Be tactful.
But the job's still gonna get done.
It's a way to handle your business.
Okay.
And it's a way to not handle your business.
I also feel like
business is gonna get done regardless, but you don't gotta be egregious on how you do it.
I also feel like a lot of niggas don't understand that we are abrasive on purpose because we want you to fuck out our face. So if I know that you don't seem like the type of nigga who go drop some bread, guess what I'm gonna bring up? Some bread. Because you're not finna waste my time. I mean, I don't even plan on you giving it to me. I plan on you getting offended and getting the fuck away from me, and now I don't have to deal with you.
What you gonna do when you pull it out though?
He not.
Time they take it and disappear.
I want to see the other side of that conversation.
No, because we are like
women be trying to be abrasive on purpose. What you gonna do when he pull out the bankroll? What you gonna do when he slap his card on the table?
I've never been in a situation where I haven't been able to read a guy like that. Because they have a certain type of energy. They have a certain type of energy. And I don't know if it's because, you know, so many years of being a woman. They have a completely different type of energy, like with their approach and everything else.
It's a tit for tat with
Oh, John said, can you take this picture off the screen?
Nah, bruh, it's gonna get worse.
Sierra had a song like that too, Like a Boy.
Mm-hmm.
And she flipped the roles.
Shit, Beyonce had what was her lyrics though? I don't know. I just know say if I were a boy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just
Jenner did it.
Ah,
that didn't work out for him.
I'm really done.
You want him to be on the show every week.
Don't do search.
You could easily leave him at home. You actually,
I don't see how that didn't fit the topic.
Yeah.
I mean, if they were boys, and he was like, "Well, fuck it. If I was a girl, reverse."
And then like just on some petty shit, I was like, you know, me, move that motherfucking hand. You know, he take that shit.
That's aggressive.
Take that shit, nigga.
So aggressive, dog.
You wanted this
Not the
dick, now
hand,
you
not
take
the-
this dick.
That's not what he asked for.
Push niggas away like, ugh.
He asked to not go to work and for you to pay his bills. He didn't ask for you to fucking murder his boy buds.
So
Destroy his sphincter.
Getting your sphincter destroyed is crazy.
He says, Rita says somebody in the background asleep.
Ken.
Ken. Mhm. I knew his drunk ass was gonna tell him you get on my shut up. Sit
John
there and
said
shut
you
up.
wanna
You
be
said you
a
was
stud,
observing.
Ken wants to be a soft guy.
He does.
That's funny.
I don't know if he wants his boy buns tampered with.
I hope
No,
not.
now you can go to the one where him like laying like this with the, you know, he in the CM Punk pose sleep. Bro, he just talking to himself.
He really talking in his sleep?
Wait, what's the pink thing? Is that
So
The condom?
me
No.
looking on proudly after I put him to sleep with the strap and the rose. Hashtag
That's
soft
the
got air.
rose?
That's the rose. Now we have to open this full picture. See, he knocked, and I'm just, man.
I'm mad she put the
Look at
drool
my
I'm
baby
mad
sleep.
you got him slobbing though.
That's nasty. What is that about? This is so.
Dog,
And
he's
then
so-
wait,
she
what's
just standing
and then
in
the
the doorway.
side grin is just hilarious. That's that.
What's wrong with you?
I can't put that shit down.
Is that
bro.
a king size or a queen size bed?
It look like a twin because only he can fit in it.
Yo,
So it's
fucking
probably
a nigga on the twin bed. That's nasty.
And only he fits in this bed. Ain't no space in this bed.
I can't strap down that full size strap on his full size bed. And I'm gonna go home.
I got carpet.
He said, not the dick matching his feet. Sweet dreams, nigga.
Where are we going next on this crazy mixed up roller coaster?
Well, now we're going to the nigga dropping it like it's hot.
Somebody
on the
said
stage.
that's a couch. That's hilarious.
So then I asked where my soft got era fellas at, because I'm trying to throw this money while y'all throw that ass, and then we have a gentleman helicopter and his peen right here on the stage.
What's wrong with your heels?
He is on the stage.
Yeah.
That's the pole in the background.
Yep.
Doing the state of stoner.
No, he out here doing the wannabe challenge.
Oh my
I want to be at home. I want to be off this pod. I want to not be here. What's wrong with you?
Should never gave you nigga.
I mean, hey, y'all talking about the size of his bed. I mean, I could really only hit the nigga in doggy style, so it ain't like we got much we need to do in the big motherfucker.
God.
I ain't doing shit but breaking his back.
I hate you with so many passions.
Yeah, so now we can go to the gentleman actually on the pole here.
Trying to tell people gay sex is bland.
Why you give my man's dreads?
And now coming to the stage, representing the Bussy Boys.
Hey, ain't no pod next week. I'm not coming. I'm not coming. It's gonna be you and three other motherfuckers that
Nah.
nobody know.
We quit,
Because it
fam.
won't be us.
No, you
From
can't
the
come back.
M.I. cricket letter I. Look, when is P Valley coming back?
I don't know,
Because
but
I feel
Maybe you need to
like
sell them your sketches.
I'm just saying
The way the hair and the peen is hanging.
it's the fact that-
gravity.
The details.
You got to show the gravity.
Why he got a BBL though?
Yeah, he's strong as what you think you need. You need upper body strength to hold on to that motherfucking pole.
He got a BBL though. It don't match his legs either.
And they want to be us, don't they? They want to be us, right? So now he looked like the
Hey,
hoes
who
in the
the heck
strip
for that
club.
with you?
Why do you encourage
Hey, it's
If
like
you ain't tipping, he ain't stripping.
hey, and
Give it up for Bucci man.
And it's like $30 on the stage. They made up for fives. This is great.
You know what it's like when people be like, "Why your sister like that?" And I was just be like, "What you talking about?"
But
I gotta pretend like I don't know what the fuck be going. What
Hey.
happened? What you
put the banana post up.
what
Tone.
you see?
Banana.
Yeah. You didn't get that one?
You know how many people like read me this stat verbatim
I don't worry about it.
on my telephone?
Oh, they did.
I feel you, Keisha.
Nah,
She said
I
male
ain't get that
strippers.
one.
make me
All right, you
cringe.
can go ahead and post the one with the ripped jeans.
Male strippers is
This one?
you like male
Yep.
strippers, dude?
No.
Yeah. So now this is me.
Them motherfuckers look like they do a lot.
This is
I
me
don't like
patiently
male
waiting on
strippers.
my shorty to come about those ripped jeans and ethicas after another day of providing him with a soft life. Hashtag soft guy era.
Not the lube.
Now you have to
God.
open the full pic. See the difference now. Now you can see the mirror on the dresser and the reflection of the ceiling fan. You caused me to elevate my art, bro.
It's your fault, one.
I want you to stop.
It's your fault.
And that's definitely a queen because
It's your
you
fault.
can't fit two pillows on a full size bed or a twin.
Twin?
That goes that.
Why? Because he made her. She made him come to her house. That's why.
Oh yeah, because the other house didn't have no ceiling fan,
See?
and I think it had a 6 drawer.
Man, you out here fucking broke niggas?
No, they had a 6 drawer at the other house.
I mean, if you want to be a soft guy, you definitely a broke
Why
ass
you ain't- Why
nigga.
you don't got my nigga a full size bed?
Bro,
She bought that nigga a day bed.
the way that I draw the beds is not an indication of like the actual bed size. It is an indication of I only have a phone screen to draw on, and I have to make sure that I have room to draw what I need there.
It's funnier saying that he got a broke ass bed. That's
I get that.
we get why you do it, but
No,
for
I'm
the
just-
joke, though,
Because
it works.
my bed is weight. My bed wouldn't even fit on here. I don't got enough room.
You a soft guy. He got no money. 'Cause look how
But you gotta look at it up close. Look at the
Hey, why is
and
your
I put little
torso
spots
so
on
long?
it. You know, ethically, they be having the little designs and shit. I had to put little spots.
That's
on
hilarious.
Strapping Ninja Turtles.
What generic ass lube you using, dude?
That the shit from you get from Walmart.
Just
What's
say
the-
lube.
What's the Walmart brand?
it.
That shit, for all we know, that's the shit you put on your brakes.
Right. Just say
Get
lube.
your brakes checked.
Don't be fucking my nigga with brake oil, fam. That's
I
nasty.
don't know
work.
if y'all can tell, but like, cause
You
y'all
get
know,
it with the Castro GTA?
y'all know I got titties and shit. Like, and when we lay on our back, they go to the side. I tried to like put them like sideways.
Oh, she drew herself a belly button. I don't know why the fact that you drew a belly button is funny.
Meanwhile, he's looking like a giraffe. That is
With a BBL.
hilarious.
This is demoralizing.
He really has a BBL.
This is what niggas wanted.
No, we didn't actually.
They wanted to
Are we
be
done
us.
with this? Are we done?
Is there anything else on the document?
Please
besides
say we
you?
done here.
I don't give a fuck what y'all. I'm proud of my ceiling fan reflection, nigga.
We not saying your
I just
udder,
wanna know, is there
your cow
anything
udders
else
on the roof.
No,
is
you're
not-
fine.
to this show and these freaky ass sketches.
No.
It's like a freaky alternate version of the Chappelle Show.
Chappelle Show.
Wow.
Better not bring your kids.
And
You know, I used to wanna
you know
smother
what?
them when
And
we
then
lived
after
together.
all
Now I feel
this,
like I'm
Facebook
justified.
sends her a message saying, "Thank you for making Facebook a better place." This is the fuckery she does, and Facebook congratulates her.
Facebook said, "Thank you for
Yeah.
being a friend."
Horrible
Oh,
friend.
oh.
Now,
Travel down the back again.
The next day was followed up like a lot of niggas are like really, really, really in their Vickies.
They Vickies.
Pink shit, whatever brand. About
Niggas,
know,
y'all
my
better not
post
be out
because-
here with Vickies, bruh.
I was talking about how a lot of guys tend to like how the whole soft guy era shit even came up. But them feeling the way because, women don't want to deal with some broke ass nigga. So I'm gonna scroll and I'm gonna read a couple of now the main one that like really got the people going is wild. Cause I didn't
Was it
realize
provocative?
I didn't realize that because this motherfucker had been shared like 594 times. I'm just not seeing it. 148 comments, 427 reactions. But I said, as a woman who has dated niggas that didn't have shit, as a woman who has dated men for their potential, as a woman who has self-sacrificed while trying to motivate and encourage a grown-ass man to get his shit together because I believed in him, as a woman who has dated someone who didn't want for himself as much as I wanted for him, I can tell you I am not the only one. I think y'all see us now in our 30s and 40s after we've done these things that got us absolutely nowhere and have the audacity to be upset because at our big ass age, we don't want to deal with that shit now. So after years of paying dues and probably paying for everything else too, we got to be entitled, gold diggers, money hungry, etc. Motherfucker, I ain't shit but tired. So keep in mind that a lot of the women y'all judging for not wanting struggle love don't want that shit because they already dealt with it. Y'all will not shame me into the poorhouse with a nigga. Y'all will not shame me into a struggle love. You want to know what I bring to the table at this stage? I gotta watch you build that motherfucker first. Cause nope.
Mhm.
And men are upset. And then it's like I already knew what they rebuttal would be. So I actually made a post about that without before even seeing they fucking reactions because I know them. So the next post said, folks will say when you know better, you do better. Yet somehow, whenever we decide to do better because we now know better and we actually apply what we've learned, y'all throw a fit. Then you want to downplay our growth as trauma when that growth doesn't benefit you. You want to downplay growth as hypocrisy because how dare they improve and evolve their mindset. Meanwhile, if we kept making the same choices and mistakes, y'all would talk shit about that too. I'm convinced some of you just want people to remain stagnant because you don't want them to elevate to a level you can't reach them on, and it shows. You want us to do better and choose better until you realize that means your ass is no longer a choice. Then your Lee press on clause come out.
You know what man said that? Some bald headed ass nigga on the internet. I told you them bald headed niggas be getting
Bald
they,
head podcast.
them
niggas
bald head
be y'all
podcast
debunking.
niggas be getting this
Definitely.
bullshit.
It
off.
definitely be them bald head podcast.
That's why
niggas.
Ken gonna have a nice lane when you start podcasting. Cause that bald head rhetoric be crazy.
And it's crazy because it's like I was very clear in what I said. And because men, when the moment they see anything from us, they be so ready to be so combative
Yeah.
and so angry and ready to try to humble us and try to shit on us that they don't pay attention to what was said. So it's like me saying y'all be calling women entitled, gold diggers, and money hungry for not wanting struggle love, not knowing that they've already paid their dues and been through the trenches with niggas. So no, they no longer want that for themselves at this stage in life. The comprehension impaired. Well, that's why y'all single and no provider go deal with that trauma. Cause that's why you single and younger women better anyway, cause they look better with less trauma. Like
Niggas are stupid.
Dumb as
Yeah.
fuck.
Again, we don't got a alderman, a councilman. We don't got no.
We do, but these
Who
niggas,
is it?
these niggas jump out the window while they in meetings trying to get us a better wage in life.
Like, who?
While we out here talking about what we need to have to be better men, these dumb fucks out here running to the internet saying whatever some other bald headed nigga on the podcast said.
These bald headed niggas in their rhetoric. Crazy.
Boy, nigga rhetoric is funny.
Because that's what it is.
They get to drinking and just say whatever.
Every time I see niggas comment.
Hey, why I just see Tommy comment and said new pod coming soon, bald head rhetoric with your host Juan the Pod God and Ken Beats. The irony would be us having mad hair.
Just saying, dog. Greatest podcast ever.
Every time I see niggas speaking bad on females on the internet, he usually bald.
But it's crazy because it's like they love to, and that brings us to like the name. You know,
Don't
the
they
title
usually
of
have white
tonight's
women
episode.
too?
Huh?
Don't they usually have white girlfriends?
Yeah. Black bald headed niggas usually got a white
Yeah.
girl.
But
That's the nigga Dr. Umar be talking about.
they love to like on these type of posts, they love to comment and tell us like, well, that's why you single, that's why you single, that's why you single. It's like, one, I'm the only person calling myself single. You niggas have been telling me that I've been in a relationship for the past God knows how many years.
We will keep saying it.
So they have this thing and they feel like we don't have anybody. And it's like, I have a nigga that does more for me than a lot of like chicks that are in actual relationships. Wish they
There's
nigga would do.
something wrong with him for that too.
Yeah, because they don't want to do it. So Yeah. So my next post it said niggas really be calling women single, using it like it's a slur, and we don't be giving a single fuck. That's really what's toasting a lot of you niggas buns. Y'all want us to be scared of being single.
Told
Ian,
you.
take your ass in the hallway snoring and shit. All you doing is snoring and talking in your goddamn sleep, and you know we live. So if you say the wrong shit, that's on you, not us.
You put a poot next.
I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize.
You wasn't even that loud. You just went off on them to go off on them.
No, if he's loud enough for motherfuckers in the comments to be like, bro, is somebody in the background asleep? They can hear him. I say y'all want us to be scared of being single because when women are scared of being single, they're desperate. When women are desperate, they settle for the bullshit just to have a man around. So when you see we ain't going, you tell us that's why we're single, like it's supposed to evoke shame and make us feel undesirable.
Shame.
Good luck with that, Mr. Niggas. That shit don't
Shame.
work over here.
And who wants to
Shame.
date the desperate girl at the party?
Nobody wants a desperate girl.
Because if you desperate, then you clingy.
It looks sad.
And if you clingy, you probably fucking crazy.
And if you fucking crazy, she probably gonna fucking kill you.
And if you try to kill me, I'm gonna split your shit.
And now you doing
And
life.
I don't even want to have to go there with you. So just keep that shit to yourself.
They the trickiest. Yeah.
A lot of slow
It
singing
is.
flower bringer.
I mean,
It's crazy because the motherfuckers who don't have people and that nobody want, like you said, those are the ones that's making shit tricky.
Yeah.
They the ones throwing all the bullshit out. And I feel like that's why they creating a ruckus. They want everybody pissed off at each other because they're like, well, if I ain't got no bitch, ain't nobody getting one.
Right.
Don't do that. I'm in the market. I'm trying to find two bitches I can rub together.
That's
at the
nasty.
same time.
That's
Whenever you
nasty
think of that,
work.
I think about a fucking campfire, nigga, just with two sticks. Like,
Nah, when I think about two bitches rubbing together, I think about that one photo or that one X video that was in the comments. You know, the ones where you got to go comments to see.
Absolutely.
That's what I think of. If you pull that off, my guy, I too.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Just why
I
one can't have?
I
two
need
names?
25% just for the title
For the title.
of rubbing two bitches together, because
Wow.
that's gonna be the title of it.
Rubbing two bitches together.
Then that makes
That's gonna be the freakiest poem you ever
Can
write.
you write a poem on that?
that
That'd
makes
be the
me
freakiest
no,
poem.
it just that makes me the executive producer.
Yeah, but we need a poem about rubbing two bitches together.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, you got to be the. You know, like when everybody starts to play Maxwell before they getting ready to get it on in the movie. When the two bitches are getting ready to rub together, your poem.
I'm gonna write it, but it ain't gonna be what you think. I got a fun way to twist that.
I want it to be what I wanted to think.
You know what? We making
But
this want. We asking the wrong poet. We got to go to Britt Nicole. Britt Nicole would make it that way.
said,
She was-
Juan,
she-
you went right down the rabbit hole. Come back.
About two bitches rubbing together.
That's
Even Patrice knows
see,
you be rabbit holing.
Keisha's right. She says single is no longer a threat for us, and the fellas are offended and in shambles. Exactly. They used to be able to threaten women with, the idea of never being married and all that shit. Now a lot of bitches like, bro, I don't want to get married. Because
Right.
where's the benefit
I want to marry you.
to me?
I want
What is the benefit of me marrying a nigga that is already telling me like, oh, I'm not finna take care of shit, bro. We finna go half on
Why are we
everything.
here?
Nigga, I can go look.
I blame
If
it on
you
their
were a
bald-headed
person
mamas.
in college with a college roommate and you basically like just repeating that with a motherfucker who you are now fucking, that's what it sounds like to me.
At least the college ones, when you was fucking somebody, you got benefits out of it. You get to use the food card,
Oh my
some shit like that.
We just gotta learn to let go of people that's not meeting our standards. Oftentimes we get with somebody and like I think you pointed out earlier, without wanting to be single or for too long. We try to make things force and work for the sake of just not wanting to be by yourself. People just need to
Those
start.
days are over.
right. Like,
And a lot of us are not doing that anymore. And that's what got niggas so fucking pressed about it. Because they're so used to motherfuckers just like,
Niggas out here
shit, just to
flustered.
be like, and
And
that's why niggas was,
flustered.
And a lot of shit that we get accused of, we like y'all need to start talking to each other because we didn't start doing that to us
Well,
for us.
if you've learned anything,
Some niggas somewhere started spoiling a female. It ain't tricking if you got it. Concept
if you've
came
learned
out.
anything from this episode, us as men, we clearly don't have good representation.
We don't talk to each other.
Yeah, because I don't know who's in charge around here.
We don't talk. We
I
don't talk to
don't
each-
know.
Oh yeah, the union.
Yeah, like,
said,
we don't-
where is bro is like, where is upper management?
Right, like who is letting these other niggas speak? For
Where is
all
the
of us?
organizational
You know what
chart in
happened
this
was?
motherfucker?
When we stopped asking Ja what to do, shit went downhill.
Who gives a fuck about what Ja Rule thinks?
And that is why we are the way we are. Because if we gave a fuck about what Ja Rule has to say, we might be able to get somewhere.
Tommy said, being single is where it's at. A little meat delivery here and there is acceptable, and there are women who receive the delivery with no obligation. I think the problem is,
I'm mad it came from him.
a lot of times the problem is
A little meat delivery.
women express what they want, what their desires are. And instead of men saying,
Nobody asked you.
damn, you know what? I'm not the guy for her. Let me, mind my business going over
Mosey on.
here. It becomes, well, let me go tell her why I don't think she deserves that. When he wasn't even in the fucking running to begin with. So now I got some ugly ass nigga with his eyes spaced too fucking far apart and mouth crooked and shit trying to tell me why another nigga ain't gonna do something. Not knowing that I have a nigga that are doing those things that you were telling me that I won't be able to fucking get.
See, one, those are niggas who cuff their jeans.
Absolutely.
Definitely niggas who cuff.
And
More like a fish. You know how a fish should be on the side of their fucking head like this?
fuck is he, a guppy?
Damn near.
Guppies were ugly.
Let me see. Kayla says, and a lot of women have rediscovered things that feel better than relationships to them. Who wants to keep healing from a motherfucker over and over?
Yeah.
Traveling, good food, sleep, shopping, etc. Once you reach that level of peace, you are not willing to jeopardize that.
And meanwhile, niggas is telling y'all gonna be single.
Patrice said, till you fall ill and need a bed nurse. You know what? And that is a big thing. Niggas are always trying to threaten us with being single. I know a lot of people who are in the healthcare industry, and guess who be dying fucking alone with not even family wanting to visit their ass? Men.
I just want a bitch
to I hear that so much from people who work in the healthcare industry. They like, let me see, hospice wife.
Is that so much to ask?
What?
I just want a chick to be single.
She just said, didn't be the where my hug at, niggas.
Where the chicks with no pre-existing connection? Where y'all at?
Ain't none.
Yeah,
I mean, and
they
that's
tried to
to
give somebody a chance.
Wait. I gotta remember. How old are you again? Okay, so at our big old age, you gotta assume that people have experience at this point. And I think honestly, like it's a fine line between these pedos, but a lot of no, for real.
No,
I think a lot of men, that's some of the charm of dating a younger woman. I'm not gonna say like,
I'm not saying that I don't want a chick that don't have life experience. It's just like I want to catch you in between that phase where there is no nigga around.
But see, that's the thing. There is
it's very hard to catch.
There is no such phase. As long as there is an ex that will accept your once a month phone call, there is no such thing.
That's crazy.
It even now, if a woman chooses not to deal with her options, that's another thing. But there's always a nigga in the inbox that's ready to be up next.
That's crazy.
I also don't feel like it's really reasonable, especially when we encourage people, like if you are dating, to date multiple people. Don't waste all of your time on one person, not really knowing where y'all at. And people always, well, I can't date multiple people because, bro, if you got more than one friend and you can remember multiple things about each one of your friends, you can date multiple people. It ain't that fucking hard. Ain't nobody saying that you gotta fuck them all. Ain't nobody saying that you gotta do all this extravagant shit with them all. But you can definitely date and get to know multiple people to weigh your options and see which option is better for you.
Who invited the dirt bike dummy?
Bro, I don't know, but I'm finna. I told you, living together, I want to smother him a couple times. I feel like I'm justified at this point. But so the next post said, certain men shame women for their past choices in men and tell them to choose better partners. Then when you have women who are actually taking accountability for their past choices and are now enforced, Ken, get your ass out of here.
Throw that pillow at her.
Go sleep in that goddamn chair outside in the hallway. Goddamn.
Two of them out there.
Man. Says, so certain men shame women for their past choices in men and tell them to choose better partners. Okay, cool. So then when you get women who are actually taking accountability for their past poor choices and are now enforcing requirements to make better choices in men, those same men, in a pathetic attempt to humble them, are now telling those women how they don't have the right to choose better after telling them to choose better. I'm telling you,
Is that one of your old posts? Because I feel like you wrote that before.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't have none. That's the problem. Every man wants to be an entrepreneur.
Who can we vote in?
Because
And nobody better say Steve Harvey.
Because like I said,
We gonna throw his hat in the race.
before I even saw niggas' comments. See, look, I told you. He talking about something. You ain't even that loud. Tommy said, "Who is that bear roaring in the background?"
He wasn't at first. He got louder. Okay.
Been loud. So I knew that this was coming because I know men and I know what their rebuttal is every single time. So
it's the same one.
Next post said,
stupid niggas saying same stupid shit.
Certain men complain about how these women these days are only out to date for money. Okay, but then you have women who have previously dated men with nothing explain that they've been there and done that and are just no longer in that chapter of life. Then those same men come tell them, well, you should have chosen better. So you complain when a woman doesn't want a broke man calling us gold diggers and shit, talking about we money hungry and we out of pocket for saying, I don't want no broke ass nigga. But then when you find out that we used to date a broke ass nigga, now you, oh, well, that was your fault for choosing a broke ass nigga. You just told me that I wasn't shit because I didn't want a broke ass nigga.
Sound like the responses of a
no,
broke
I
nigga.
don't. That's
Twice.
the thing. They don't get to me, but it's just I be wanting to put out there how stupid shit is. Oh, I was gonna say,
Yeah, you know she always she's the voice of the voices.
I always give examples on why I don't listen to men. And this is why, because they are walking fucking contradictions. They are double-edged swords whose whole agenda is out to cut a bitch any way they can.
And you got one that you stuck with. Now shut the fuck up.
No, I don't have that.
He different though. He like
he's still a nigga at the end of the day.
He do dumb nigga shit.
Oh, my point exactly.
He do like that. When you think about it,
every nigga got bullshit. Just because your brand of bullshit is different does not mean it is not bullshit.
Oh yeah,
bullshit, cow shit, horse shit.
That's all I'm saying.
Goat shit.
So then it says, last but not least, if you date someone and there are red flags, you are expected to learn from those red flags and apply that knowledge to future relationships. If you make mistakes in that relationship, you're expected to learn from those mistakes and apply that knowledge to future relationships. So why wouldn't past partners be relevant to new relationships? Y'all assume growth from one relationship is punishment for someone new just because they aren't allowed to do the same things to them. Because I hate when you have somebody, whether it's okay, perfect example for you, right? You know, no, just perfect example for you. You know who you've dated, right? So you can say, you know what? In hindsight, I recognize where I went wrong. I don't want to date this type of person anymore.
Absolutely.
So you saying, you know what? I'm not in that stage of life no more. So instead of going for this, like this is what I'm on now. This is what I would prefer to date moving forward. They will try to use your growth against you. Like, well, what that got to do with the next girl? The fuck you mean, nigga?
Nothing to do with her.
Exactly.
Like
So
you're not choosing to accept that fuck shit. You are a horrible person by not giving everybody a fair chance.
yeah. So
Why would I give everybody a fair chance?
You hear this is what they say on the internet though to the women folk.
right, they tell us to choose better, but then they expect us to give everybody a chance. And the thing about that is,
Again, who are these
Niggas we don't know because they are
Nigga.
not good enough to be in our mid crust circle. These are lower crust, bottom of the pie ass niggas.
And I bet these niggas that be getting all the bitches.
Nope, they don't. Well,
Meanwhile-
you want
No,
to
that's
know,
why
know
we
they
deal with this
don't
bullshit.
because they got time to be on the internet.
Meanwhile, I don't got two bitches to rub together. That's all I'm saying. You right. I'm trying to get two. I should get one.
And let her
Bring another.
so we got a comment from YouTube. It says, oh wait, Tommy's came in right as I was clicking. So it says, for real, people just want to control other people's lives, get that money, but accept motherfuckers will be salty. Tommy, you know I'm right. Needs be wanting to be met. Many black women don't date or understand dating. Many go out on dates with men and determine that they're exclusive before it was even discussed. See, and when y'all be trying to make me say that we exclusive and I know we not, that's what I be trying to tell y'all.
Y'all two is completely different.
Shut
You
up.
just literally told her at the top of the show that y'all been doing this dance y'all been doing for 6 years.
That don't make us
on
exclusive.
top of the 15 years dance y'all was doing before the blip. So
You know what? I don't
y'all
care.
common law marriage.
See, Patrice said, which is dumb as fuck, giving everybody a chance is asinine. Yeah, see, so, and the thing is, men love to tell us, well, you were the one who picked them, right? And they use this to try to make us accountable for shitty people. Now, are there times when we're like, damn, you know what? Every like from the very first date, like this nigga was always talking about he left his wallet at home and like all this kind of shit. In those situations, yeah, you can be like, that was a red flag out the gate. But that is not always the case. Sometimes you have people who how many times do we say a motherfucker will show you what they want you to see?
What if I did leave my wallet at home?
Bro, every single time? No.
I'm a forgetful person.
I'm like,
I was just about to say, it's too many tapping options.
I'm a forgetful human being. I get high.
Don't take it.
oh, see, you say that, but look how angry you was after we had our off-air conversation after the pod because you know what just happened to me.
No, fuck that.
Yeah, see? Yeah, now it ain't. Well, what if he just no, see how this different? Yeah.
Me forgetting my wallet on dinner.
No, shut up.
And you motherfucker forgetting his wallet on some shit like that. It's crazy.
No, but it's funny because when it comes to us, because I'm about to actually read exchange between me and a guy on one of my posts. It's funny how when it comes to us, they expect us to have X-ray fucking goggles and be able to read a motherfucker 100% before we even actually deal with them.
Mhm.
So we're supposed to know that somebody is a shitty person right out of the gate.
I mean, but that's what y'all say though.
So
Where's that all? Where's all that woman's intuition shit y'all be
Like,
screaming?
what really killed me is the ones like if I got an opinion about my baby daddy,
Where your third eye at?
it be them ones that are coming to say some goofy shit like you picked him. Like, yeah, like I really knew a motherfucker wasn't gonna do this, that, and the
But at
third.
the same time, yeah, like like you said, like at the time you met him, and everything was peaches and cream in the beginning. He was probably a great stand-up dude, and then
yeah, especially because both of my daughter's fathers, they didn't have kids before mine. So it ain't like I had a fucking blueprint to go off of and say, well, how does he treat his other kids? And even that's not a fucking indicator because we've seen them treat kids based off of how they feel about the mothers.
Yeah.
So that's not even a thing.
All I know is sometimes red flags be looking like Six Flags and shit. You
Yeah.
just don't know.
You just enjoy the ride.
And then sometimes motherfuckers are just really good at burying the flags in the backyard. So, this guy commenting, he said, men still have to pick up the pieces from a traumatic experience that you've previously had. So my response was, then y'all need to pick better, like y'all tell us. Pick a woman who has done the work to grow from those experiences versus choosing one with pieces to pick up. Just like we're choosing not to pick someone we need to build up. You can't tell people to learn from their past and mistakes, then turn around and make it seem like the lessons they're applying are holding them back. Because we hear that all the time. Like I just said, a motherfucker be like, well, what they got to do with the next person? You punishing the next man. How am I punishing the next man? Because I'm applying knowledge from a past relationship. That's not a punishment. That's growth on my part. Because if I choose the exact same nigga all over again, you go tell me, well, you picked him.
that's insanity. Picking the same thing and expecting a different result.
So his response was, well, there is no way to know those type of things without a person being triggered. So you don't know if a person got pieces and shit to pick up until you get to know them and see them in a triggered state. I said, oh, well, the fellas sure act like we supposed to know everything about y'all from just looking at you to know you the wrong one. So I seen y'all could do it too. I didn't get a response after that one. But it's just funny how niggas have all of this logic when it comes to trying to tell us some shit. But I never see other men telling them when this man is bitching about his baby mama won't let him see the kids or she just greedy for more child support. I don't never hear niggas saying, well, bro, you picked her. It be, man, these hoes scandalous.
Yeah.
So we're to blame when y'all fuck up and also to blame when we fuck up.
Absolutely.
So what it sounds like is
It's all y'all fault.
niggas ain't got no accountability.
But are always preaching fucking accountability.
Y'all should have some.
Yeah, you know what? We
And-
cut the
and-
internet off like
And it kills me because
Yeah.
I've said this several times.
Accountable.
You notice my sound, man. But it kills me because we are always told women never want to be accountable. Women never want to be accountable. And it's like, bruh, society literally tries to hold us accountable for our
everything.
actions and y'all.
As soon as somebody's in like a child is in the news for something reckless, the first thing they say is, "Where that boy mom at?" For real.
Is where that boy mom at, and see this what happens when it's a single mother
mom,
house.
they immediately know there's no man in the house, supposedly.
Right.
And sometimes certain decisions come from mirroring the men in their lives.
Yep.
Or you get the men that say, "Oh, a woman can't raise a man," right? But he'll raise his own kids based off of all the shit his mama taught him. I'm just gonna let this see.
Who is these niggas on the internet with this free range of motion? This is see, Tom, and this is why when I share certain videos in the group, I caption it with, "This is why men shouldn't have podcasts, because you let out your unfiltered thoughts, and nobody need to hear what you thinking."
unless it's shits and giggles.
That's true. But some shit niggas just don't share with the world. Let it go.
But men are not taught to really process their thoughts, so it comes out without thinking about it. As far as podcasting goes,
No, that's just men. Period.
no. I know, but that's because it's an emphasis on women being able to process how they feel. We are taught to feel. Men are generally not taught to feel. So when y'all feel something, it's a scramble to put words to that feeling.
No.
Women, we can cry it out and you know something wrong with us. Men have to verbalize, and y'all not.
And they grab a microphone and say,
yeah.
"Fuck all you hoes."
Yeah,
Man.
yeah, y'all not the best at
I just be
verbalizing.
like, "Hey, shut up!
Yeah.
Hold on now, Negro.
You are scaring the
There's
hoes."
a whole episode on the Dead Fresh show that I could pull up where I just let you on the mic and you would fuck all these hoes.
Was I in the bad space?
You might have been in the bad space.
Right, I was
But
in
it
the
was
bad
just
space.
funny.
I had to get it out.
That was your vibe for like
He might have
3
not had no
episodes.
wake and bake that
Yeah,
morning.
I
Who
had to get it out,
knows?
man. Sometimes it's fuck
Just
these
saying.
hoes.
Don't act like it ain't out there for you either.
Keisha said, "Like emotional
Emotional
intelligence,
intelligence, yes.
completely."
I'm a Cancer. I'm allowed to
Yeah.
do things.
No, what you gonna do is stop hiding behind your sign. Accountability, nigga.
I'm
We
a-
literally just said that
I'm
5
a
minutes
cat.
ago.
Yeah, oh, and as far as like the accountability conversation, what I said, like for those who may have listened to that and not really understood what I meant, look at it this way. I am a single mother, right? So it's just me and my fucking brats. Now, no one is going to question why he wasn't man enough to take care of his kid, but they're going to question my choice of their father. Like, I knew that this nigga was gonna be a fucking deadbeat. This is the exact same man who was having a full fucking mental breakdown and shit because I was having a threatened miscarriage with his first child. Did I think that this nigga was gonna end up being a fucking deadbeat? No. You see these niggas, both of them have my daughter, like they both have their daughter's names tattooed on them. Reed Daddy, he got a full, from shoulder to fucking shoulder, this fucking high across his chest, her full fucking name. I don't got her name tattooed at all. But guess who been fucking taking care of her for almost 20 years? Jelly Bean Dad got her name tattooed on the fucking neck. He don't do shit. So it's like you don't know how a motherfucker is gonna parent, because I always say I don't think a person knows how they're going to parent until they become a parent. You know how many motherfuckers I saw that say they couldn't stand kids and didn't want no motherfucking kids, and when they actually had kids, all of that shit, they will turn all of this shit upside down about they fucking kids.
Yeah. And when I had my boys, I made a decision that I can't date men that don't have a relationship with some OG male in their life. Like, I don't date men that grew up around their grandmamas and their aunties solely anymore. Because
I feel like I just saw that somewhere.
I don't know.
And I know I dead ass. I feel like I just saw somebody say
Yeah,
that.
I don't. Men that say, "Oh yeah, I was raised by my granny and my mama and my aunties and my sisters." Have a good day, ma'am. I mean, sir. I don't date.
He
I
full
don't
of,
date men
he's
like that no
sassy
more.
as a motherfucker.
Like, bro, you ain't had no Uncle
Yeah.
Charles, y'all,
Yeah.
or nothing.
he
Yeah,
full of
and look,
he
you know,
full of sass.
because I was raised by a lot of. I was raised by my brother. I mean, my dad. Don't get me wrong. My mom was around, and now I'm over. It's so many women in our family, and I can't relate to none of them.
Cause you was out there,
But-
you was outside with the real niggas.
No, well, yeah, but I have all boy. I have one girl cousin that I grew up with, and the rest are boys. And then, of course, their friends became my brothers. And then I got a brother, and then my dad was an
Who that
everyday
sound like?
dad. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know who that.
So my
sound like.
mannerisms are very. I have very male mannerisms, but I mean, I don't want to be a stud. I think somebody a few comments up said Mimi wanted to be a stud.
No.
I just think that
Mimi is a stud.
no.
Right, you
I-
talking about pagan niggas?
No, I don't.
She's
think
a
so.
man.
I thought they were
I
calling me a nigga for titties for the while. Honestly, I feel like a lot of people. I've said this on the pod before.
You said what?
I think she's direct.
I think she's got a dick.
Tommy said, "I have one trash friend. He been trash since high school. He was
Damn.
Zach Morris, bro.
Zach Morris is trash.
We call that nigga out on his trash behavior constantly. My ex-wife called him out on his trash shit. He stopped coming around, but guess what? He went somewhere else and remained trash.
And
Of
that's what
course,
happens.
that's why she is the poetry pusher." Said the special guest has a soothing voice.
Thank you.
Yeah, if she said I'm the
She
same.
got it from me. She stole my whole style.
Yeah, but and that was the thing. Like,
WWD's nuts.
That's true.
Like,
Well, I thought
as-
we pieced it up. Oh, guy, he's a big guy. It's a big guy. I don't want no smoke.
Hey,
no
the
smoke.
little one got a mean right hook,
Nah, I'm good on that too.
and he bites still.
See,
Yeah, he
I-
don't because he know he little. So you know that's
I'm
his
already
defense.
a
Smart nigga.
He get up out that jam. You feel
Hey,
it, feel his
listen.
little teeth.
Smart
Listen,
nigga.
you said shit. It took Harriet to get us out of slavery. It's in us.
Oh,
It took care.
I'm mad at you.
Keisha, you can't come back.
Yeah, beat it.
Kayla
Go
said, I don't agree with this, but of course I respect people's preferences for sure. I get what's being said, but I don't think it should be an automatic mark against a person.
Wait, what
And
happened?
see, and that's like for me.
What
So
did I miss?
Wait,
It was-
I think it's
Earlier.
when she says she doesn't want to date a guy who has only been around women
Oh.
with like
Oh, yeah.
no male, like, you know.
And it's nothing against the like. I don't prejudge. I just, from my experience, that's just like if you've ever been in an abusive relationship, right? And let's say you give a guy a chance and he play too much. He play a little bit too rough.
Right, I can
It's
see how that's a
triggering.
trigger. And you
It's
be like, nah, I
triggering.
gotta get up out of here.
So the men that I've dealt with have ideals that stem from being raised by too many women. So I'm at my big old age. I just got to cut them out where I just got to cut certain things out my diet of men.
Yeah, and
Yeah, change
that
the
and that
algorithms.
and that's how I feel. How I've said that I will not date a man who has issues with his mama no more.
Yeah.
Because I've noticed a pattern of relationship when they don't have healthy relationships
Yeah.
with their mom. It tends to trickle down into how they feel about other women.
Yeah.
It's like because they don't have a level of respect for their mom, nigga, you're not gonna give a fuck about.
Right.
Like
I feel
you,
you.
like,
And
bro,
this-
I heard, dad, bro, I thought you was finna put your mom through the door. You finna go home and try to fucking
You
tie
don't
me in a
respect
basement.
you don't respect your mom. It's only a matter of time before you finna be
Tom,
just ready.
And this is our thing, like the same thing as far as you feel like, all right, well, I can't fuck with, a nigga that don't take care of his kids. Why is that? Because you like, if you can turn your back on your seed, ain't no telling what the fuck you would do to me. And that
Yeah.
goes for relationships, friendships, and everything else. So it's just
Whoop his ass.
that may not be the case. They may not do anything to you. They may just be one of the motherfuckers who's more loyal to their friends than their kids.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean you want to take the chance based off of the things that you've seen.
Yeah. Because I don't say that as advice. I'm not advising other women not to deal.
Now I
Well,
knew exactly why you was doing it, Kayla.
I say it out of just,
Yeah.
being aware. If you're not aware of yourself, your triggers, and what you want, then how do you even start and begin to date? You know what I'm saying?
Kayla said, I also realize I'm hearing this as a single mom raising a son alone with no men present. I hate for someone to judge him or look at him.
And you know what? Let me just respond. I'm a single mother of two boys. Matter of fact, I got two boys, and I got a young man who's like my godson. So I'm surrounded by boys, but I'm very much like I find men. I have a support system of men that I put in my son's life, so he doesn't only get a female narrative of whatever he goes through. So I'm not only aware of that for my choice and for myself. Those are actions that I put in place for my boys as well, so they don't become, the type of men that I feel just maybe just needed some more male guidance. And if I could put some positive male role models in their lives, that's the goal, but definitely to give them something different than what I bring to the opinion table.
I've actually touched on this before, Tommy. He said it's also not always good for a nigga to have a weirdly close relationship with their mama either. I've touched on that. I've said that I have had to let a nigga go because everything came down to his mom. So there are levels to being a mama's boy.
Absolutely.
Not everything is always just, at the tit at 40. You know what I'm saying? Is there are healthy mama's boys where they have a love and admiration for their mother, but they are also able to stand on their own 2 feet. I fucks with that.
Yeah.
The ones who feel like they can't turn and wipe their ass, or like, look at Scrappy and Mama D. She is always in that man business and he do not check her. I can't deal with no nigga like that.
Yeah.
I can't. One man who should have actually been my motherfucking daddy, like my mom, he was like the perfect dude. The only difference was like his relationship with his mom, she meddled too much. She was doing too much. She didn't approve because she had a kid already. He didn't have any kids. So it's like, as good as their relationship was, it's like his mom is constantly inserting herself, and it's like there's a difference in disrespecting your mom and then just kind of letting her know that, bro, your place is outside this little box here.
Mm-hmm.
You always gonna be moms. I love you and I respect you, but this here, this is the box out zone.
Yeah.
The little mall photo, you are here. You got to draw a little circle. You are here. So I get it. Keisha said, what she's saying is a male voice in her circle, Kayla, and not completely women around. Well, and I
my BD mama.
well, I think Kayla felt that way because like Kayla has expressed like when I had the episode a couple weeks ago asking like about the mentors and stuff, like Kayla has tried to find like male mentors and all of that stuff, and it's like it's been kind of just falling on deaf ears. So she's been trying to get those male influences for her son. It's just it ain't been working out for her.
And it ain't easy. It's scary because you got a lot of men that get into these positions to prey on boys. And that's the sad part about it. Like these organizations and stuff like that. By me being maybe a little like not navigate. What's the word I'm looking for? Hell. I mean, I keep a squad, of men around me. So I didn't have to look far. You know what I mean? Like it was already men that I trusted. I didn't have to seek outside and then kind of, hope that I'm putting my son around some good dudes. And then there's some dudes that I know that they're good in some areas, but they ain't shit in others. And I'll be like, look, don't teach that to my boy. You know what I'm saying? Give them this part of you, but not that part of you. So it's men like that I kind of,
I gotta give you the whole game.
Yeah. Well,
and I'm gonna need you to compartmentalize that, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, you gotta take the good with the bad.
It's like picking onions off a burger, bro.
What? Onions make burgers fire.
Well, I've been eating them lately. Only on a cousin sub though. Baby steps.
Where did we just go? What are we talking about?
No, when you were saying like you want them to like pick and choose which parts, I said it's like picking burgers off of onions.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, onions off a burger.
Yeah, picking burgers off onions is crazy.
Yeah, almost as crazy as you saying, can you get a cheeseburger with no cheese?
That's fair.
And just not.
And the fact you used to try to defend that's the part that bothered us. It wasn't the fact that, oh, it was just easier to say that. But no, you'd be like, but this is what I want. And I just don't.
All right, we're not going down that rabbit hole. Rita
I'm
said, I feel you, Kayla. My current situation as well. I had one, but he passed. Yeah, because my stepdad, like, you can tell that he was raised by primarily women. Like,
You know what? Now that you say that, I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
yeah.
No. You're mistaking a southern nigga
Yeah.
with the real nigga.
Yeah, like he
He was real southern.
yeah, like he was able to do shit. Like he learned how to, like work. But outside of that, like his mannerisms and shit that he do and like little attitude swings and shit, like you can tell that he like because he got all like he doesn't have any brothers. He was the only boy. You got all brothers, and then your mom, and then his mom was like a fucking bitch. Like
That was
but
very
facts.
harsh. He didn't deserve that.
I mean, he the size man.
He just said you did your thing with Dale though, for real, and I fight little girls because they're not about to corrupt him on my watch.
Wait, what she said?
He's a sarsaparilla.
No,
What the
but
fuck is a
I
sarsaparilla?
but I do. I 100% get it because like, and a lot of people say that as far as like with me, like I said, they joke like, oh man, you a nigga with titties, but like my primary influence, like, did I have women around? Yes, I was raised by my mom, but my mom worked a lot, so my primary influence, like, I was around all my male cousins. Like
And
all
my
of,
granny was a gangster.
yeah, almost all of my friends from the neighborhood, like there were girls around, but it's like I already was who I was, so I wasn't on the shit that they was on. Like, shit, Dia watched me grow. Like that's how I know her, like from my childhood. So seeing me out at Rufus King, who was I with? The boys.
Yeah.
that was just that was my thing. So that's the element that I became comfortable in. So it's like I have my feminine side. That's just not my dominant side. Like yesterday, I told y'all before, look, I might have my titties out one day and just like somebody nigga the next. I had my titties out yesterday when she saw me, and now look. So look.
You flagrant. You're flagrant as hell.
But that's what Martin said yesterday. No, it's not missing any at all. No, talking about this episode is missing some random singing. But no, this is what we were talking about as far as like when niggas just being contradictory.
She was walking bitches down for sport.
Walk them down.
You said Woo D was around for your fight.
Don't let Dia fool you. She was a rough little tomboy back in the days too. This version of her is not
myself until marriage. You're never gonna find a man.
This version
I grew up on 17th and Capitol between Capitol and Atkinson, and it just wasn't.
All my life I had to fight.
No, it wasn't like that. I just, like I said, like I grew up rapping. There was a persona, and then my idols weren't soft.
I still got your CD, you know that, right?
Oh Lord,
yeah, like Granny was about that mess.
Man,
like
my granny was about that life.
I think everybody granny was.
And then it's like my mom, like mom was cool, but then it was that point, like okay. So the funny part is like who Dia was dating at the time, we would have our like family wars and shit. Like how like when houses on the block is beefing. So she was on the op side. Yeah. We didn't have doing that, but it was just Look, sometimes
I had my own beef like at that house. I couldn't even indulge in the cross war because I never knew, because this was my dude. Speaking of dating and shit, I never knew. It was times where I would come in the house and be like downstairs, and it'd be somebody upstairs. So it was a whole lot going on over there.
No, but even then,
this is what happens when niggas want to rub two bitches together. This is it don't work out. You sure you want to try that? Because it was one upstairs and one downstairs.
Nah, but yeah.
No, but it's cool as mommy. Like mom don't be on that. But like even they moms, they had moms outside like bring it because I'm sick of this shit. Like and I'm like, damn, bro, even mom's getting active. And mom be chill, like she don't fuck with nobody. So yeah. I do. But no, so this is an example of like what we were talking about as far as with shit being a double-edged sword and like motherfuckers is never happy no matter what side we on.
I want to save myself until marriage. You're never going to find a man. Why not? You're never going to find a man. A man that actually cares about me will wait for me. You think men want to wait? Are you crazy? I thought that's what no one's going to wait for you. You're never going to find a man. The way I see it, I can sleep with whoever I want. The right man will show up. You're never going to find a man. Why not? You'll never find a man. You're never going to find a man. Tell me why! Do you think a man wants a woman that's going to be with everybody? I never said everybody, and men do the same thing. You're hopeless. You're hopeless. Huh? Go buy cats. What? Go buy cats. I can't hear you. Go buy cats. Guess I'll just focus on myself. I think both are extreme. I personally just wouldn't sleep with them on the first date. You're never going to find a man. What? Why? You're an adult. And what? You're an adult. And what? What are you talking about? I just want to make sure he respects me because I'm looking for a husband and not a boyfriend. He's not going to respect you because you can't even be an adult. Being an adult doesn't mean sleeping on the first date. I personally don't have problems with sleeping on the first date. We are adults after all. You are never going to find a man. What? Why? Men like women that respect themselves, and that's clearly not you. What? You're going to be alone. You will never find a man. You're never going to find a man.
But this is really how it is.
Dead on. I'm talking about spot.
Like this is one of the most accurate videos on the internet right now. Because that is literally how it is. It doesn't matter what we say. There is a nigga there. And it's usually the same nigga. That's the craziest part. The same nigga. It's like he forgets why he told you that ain't no man gonna want you the first time. You say on Tuesday, oh, well, I do things this way. See, this why you single. You can have the exact opposite for Wednesday. See, this is why you single. And this is why you don't listen to niggas, ladies. You do what you feel like doing if it makes you happy and you are not imposing on the health and happiness of other people. As long as you are not harming anybody while you are seeking your happiness, do you. And people who are, meant to be in your space, that's who you will attract. And that's my biggest thing. Like, people talk to me all the time like I'm supposed to switch things up to attract people that they are attracted to. That's not my bag. I don't want to attract that. I don't want to attract that type of person because that's not what I'm fucking attracted to. Bag, baby. You say, okay, with the Frank Mitchell. Look, he just said, now he looked like the man you was talking about. Britt said, Mimi looked the fuck good. Thank you, girl. I felt good. Oh, she got to be high because I looked good last night, nigga.
Oh, he talking about the video.
Yeah, he really did have the Frank Mitchell hair, though. That's wild. That's crazy. Yeah, because it's like when it goes to having sex for money, niggas are always shaming women for saying, well, I'm not fucking with nobody who ain't, who ain't spending nothing, who ain't got nothing. And y'all will, oh, you whore, you prostitute, you this, you ain't worth whatever. But ain't y'all the same niggas who say you ain't spending money on somebody that you ain't fucking? How is that not the same thing?
Man, listen. There are so many yeah.
Yeah. I trust Dia because I trust her. These other niggas, Dia, you in charge.
Okay. Well, shit, that was abrupt. Okay, so I mean to touch bases back, let's scale back to what we were talking about.
What you want to talk about?
I want to talk about what Tone said about hiding behind the zodiac, right?
Yeah, I did. I just actually checked that
Let's go back to that right quick.
because I don't think like what people put out in the world. Like people be like, "You're a Cancer," then they just get the label and all this shit that they assume
Yeah.
are things that cancers do, and they just assume that you be on that kind of shit because you're
But-
a Cancer.
But on what, as a Cancer though, we see memes that be like, damn, all of us is like that.
Some shit do be like, yeah, that's us. And then some shit I be like,
So I'm taking this somewhere. So just stay with me,
I'm
right?
with you.
So that's kind of like grouping though, right?
Right.
So now we grouping all Cancers as being like, well, we in Taurus season.
I think
They're mean ass Tauruses.
Yeah.
We in Taurus season now. So I wonder how we could be so spot on sometimes in the grouping with our zodiac, but we could be so dead ass off when we group these male and women topics.
I don't know.
At what point though that some of that got to be right though?
I feel like most of it.
You think so? Because even as a man or like on my end as a woman, whether we agree with it or not, we can see that.
Yeah, it's like public housing, man.
Do I even want to know? Why is it like public
I
housing?
mean, okay, maybe not public housing, but the gender wars ain't nothing but a big ass gang war.
Why does
So it's like, so it's men and it's women, right? Then that's the overarching concept. It's men and women.
Mm-hmm.
Then when you start breaking it down, it's like, so you got GDs, you got BDs,
Right.
you got Vice Lords, you got Bloods, you got Crips. Then when you talk about,
I said he woke up to the bear comment.
and then even when you get to Crips, now it's different Crips. You got rolling 60s, rolling 20s, like
It's a Crip umbrella.
It's all these subdivisions of things. So like there's all these subdivisions of people's thought process.
Yeah.
So like you might got a group of people that's has one overarching point, but then you may have like a subdivision who like, well, that point relates to this point, and now we all believe in this.
So it's an exasperating cycle that we just not gonna ever get over.
Because we'll never agree on anything.
That's that.
As long as somebody says
Like-
something that agrees with your negative thought point, you're going to ride that.
Right.
Okay, let's say you and Juan dating. And while y'all was dating, he did something you just couldn't like. Then you go on the internet and somebody says that, you're instantly going to jump in and vent everything you say, but you're going to say it generalized, making other people who have nothing to do with y'all too agree with you because it's triggering from something that they said.
So-
It's a rolling effect.
Let's just bring Mimi back up to where how we got to talk about gang banging and zodiacs. I brought it back to I brought it around the corner about how zodiacs can be spot on, and that's like a form of grouping people together.
Mhm.
But when we talk men women relationships, it's the grouping that's really making it difficult for us to come to a balance. And just looking at what Rita said, she said, if zodiacs aren't accurate, why do Scorpios act like that?
Right.
Listen, and she said, I trust in zodiacs. I definitely do. Somebody can tell me they a certain zodiac, but it also goes back to experience. So if I had a bad experience, like Taurus season, I'm hiding because Cancers and Tauruses are supposed to be like, and I don't want no parts. It's not a Taurus
Man.
that can say nothing.
You want to
me
know
right
what's
now.
funny? I was just about to ask, like, any women who had experience with Tauruses, I wanted to ask y'all assessment because I gave one, and Kayla was like, "Dude, that is fucking spot on." And it's all of the Taurus men that I have encountered, whether I've dated them or not. But we also know, like, well, people who actually like follow zodiacs, they know that it's not just the sign itself, like
Exactly.
placement and all of that stuff matters.
Yeah.
So it's like me being born at a certain point in the day or at the like
Your
there's a lot.
rising and your
Yeah, like that factors into it. It's not just oh, well, you're a Gemini, so this. It's like, no, like you got your sun sign, like, and all of this other kind of shit that factors into it. So
Yeah.
but if you don't, really follow zodiacs, then you don't know that. And you just hear, oh man, Scorpios, y'all think we all this. No, it really depends. Show me your birth chart, nigga. Don't just tell me your sign. I want to see your full birth chart. Nigga, what time was you born?
Because your moon and your rising make a big difference on the type of you know, what
See,
really affects you.
and we gotta stop that too.
What?
Now, when you could talk to me on some zodiac shit like that, cool.
Yeah.
Because it sounds like you understand what the fuck be going on with the
Okay.
moon and the stars. But if you just be like, well, what's your sign? Oh, I'm a Cancer.
Oh, you a crybaby.
I'll punch you in your fucking face.
Yeah, see, they don't know
'Cause
that,
that-
sometimes we gotta cry before we tear this shit
like
up.
that shit crazy.
Because
like,
if I don't cry and I let this anger out in another way, I'm going to jail. And I just don't have, I might not have the bail money that week.
I'm like, why is that the stigma? Like, and we got such great people, but as soon as you say Cancer, they be like, oh, y'all crybabies.
But I mean, well, people look at Geminis and say we two-faced.
Nah, I think y'all crazy.
And the reason why they think that we're two-faced is because we operate in a duality. So I can look at things from multiple angles. So say I'm sitting right here. I'm literally in the middle of you two. You can tell me your perspective. You can tell me your perspective. And I can agree with both of them because I understand why you feel the way that you feel through your lens, just like I can understand. I don't have to feel like something is right or wrong in order to understand it. Because if I'm looking, this is the example I like to use. So if I'm covering this eye, everything on this side completely blacked out. Same thing if I switch it over here. Uncover both my eyes. Now I can see the full picture. My perspective changes based on which eyes are covered.
Yeah.
So that was accurate though. No, it's not. I'm only half deaf. You all the way blind. Like we take your glasses off, you just gone.
Stevie Wonder.
Gang, gang,
Perfectly
Rita.
blind.
Gang,
I
gang.
can see a little
I'll
bit.
burn all this shit down with tears in my eyes. I promise. Like old girl on what's the one with
I don't know,
Angela
Tommy. I feel like
Bassett?
you lying.
What?
He said, I am not a crybaby, but I will tell you how I feel and how you're making me feel. I can also understand and empathize with how you feel, especially when you tell me.
That's a
I don't
Cancer
think
all
so.
day.
I don't think so. Because I've heard shit Tommy has said, and it sounds like he shuts people down. Like he don't want to deal with people talking about how they feel. Because we've had conversations in here, and that don't sound accurate.
When you read it like that, I can see how me being over. I'm looking for me being over communicative. I can see how
Michaela said, "Lying
somebody
like a
would look
motherfucker."
at that and be like, "Why are you bitching?" But I'm not bitching. I need to tell you how I feel, or you're never gonna get it. Like, because if I don't get it out when it should come out, then I'm gonna shut down, and I'm not even gonna care to talk to you.
I also feel like people like to categorize shit as bitching when they don't make corrections to their behavior. So of course, if I have to say something to you more than one time, it's going to sound like I am fucking bitching because I have to constantly tell you what needs to be corrected and how you're treating me.
Right.
But then when I just say, okay, bitch, you don't want to change, deuces, now all of a sudden I'm overreacting.
Or you get mad when I correct it for you. All of a sudden, oh my God, don't hit me no more.
Or shut up.
DV is not funny.
Oh my God, why don't swing again?
Tommy said, I have no idea what you mean. No, because I was sitting next to you one day and I was like, I said, bro, I should fade Tommy on GP because he sound real beta's not beige right now because that nigga has it like he will express shit, but it's like motherfuckers don't want to hear shit. Y'all want to tell a motherfucker when they offend you, but when it's time for a motherfucker to tell you, then you don't want to deal with it until you want to deal with it. No, motherfucker, this is my issue.
I don't know if I identify with that as a counter.
Keisha said, I remember I started crying while arguing with this chick. I said, I'm crying because I'm about to hurt her.
Oh my Bible. My voice
Is
will
it a
get
gang
the
of cancer?
Hey, my
That
voice
goes back to the old days.
My voice will
Badass
get the quivering.
Crying and shit.
Yeah, you better run like a mug because if my voice get the quivering,
See,
guess
he
what?
said, okay, that may be true. Yeah, I know. Cause I remember you was talking. I was just looking. I said, I should just sock this nigga for sounding so much like him. You almost caught a third party fade, bro, and you ain't even do it to me.
Tommy has to learn how to live in his hate. He be hating, but he don't know how to live in it.
No, he hate that one person.
You said what? Oh, we actually just celebrated our 5-year anniversary we did mushrooms on air.
Oh shit.
And
What?
Yeah. So
I think she was talking about how long the show go, the episode.
Oh, I thought she was talking about like how long we've been doing it.
Oh, you talking about overall? Oh, okay.
Cause I was with Tone. That's what I was reading.
Oh, no.
Cause that'd have been crazy. She was like, "Yeah, how long this goes?" You like, "Yeah, 5 years." Like,
because I just,
like, nah, I gotta
I
get
don't
the.
get a chance to really, it's
Come
hard
outside.
well, no, it's just hard. Even just scrolling, like it's hard to focus and watch, a lot of the podcasts because Aiden takes up a lot of my attention and stuff. So I'm just like, damn, like y'all be lit on this show. Like I'm gonna have to start trying to tune in.
And it's funny because it's
more.
like
I've caught a lot of shows. Don't get me wrong.
oh no, I listen. This is my shit, and I don't go back and listen.
Yeah.
Like that's
still
how a
listen
lot
to the old
a lot of fuck ups that would happen. Tone was like sliding with it because I wasn't going back to do quality checks, and listeners would have to tell me.
I still listen to our blog talks from the
No, it wasn't a random stray. It's me talking about like how that shit would come to pass because I wasn't going back to listen to the episodes for like quality check, like because my attention span is ass. So the way that we do it now, because and that's why I don't listen to podcasts. It's not because I don't feel like somebody's interested. I'm like, oh, ain't nobody podcast lit like mine. No, what it is I like to engage. Yeah. So the structure of how we do my pod now, you see, we put comments on the screen, we talking back, and we engaging with people. Yeah. That's how I'm able to do this and be cool with it. And it's like time is going, and it don't because it don't seem like we've been sitting here no fucking 2 hours, right? Because it's a full conversation, everybody's engaging, and I actually talk to my listeners. So
that's why she's not really a podcast. She a talk show. She's a late night talk show.
I've been bothering Tone about like bringing.
You ain't bothered me. I told you when you ready, just bring your ass.
So let me get an on-air public opinion right quick though. What do you think about me coming back and doing an erotic poetry show though? Yeah, because I think that would be like a good blend sometime, you know what I mean?
And you know what? Right? And listen, even if you feel like, you know what, damn. Even if you feel like, you know what, damn, that's a little bit of pressure. I don't want to commit to like, doing like a full show. Even if you want to just record little shit and I slide you in as a segment, I'll do that with no fucking problem at all. So look, whatever you want to do, we need Dia on the waves. We need Dia back. So that's I was so excited when I saw her yesterday. I'm like, look, you supposed to be in. Yep. And
if I'd have saw you tomorrow, I'd have been too late,
She was like, when y'all record, I was like, tomorrow. Be on Sunday. She was like, I'm there.
Because I was so lost this morning.
I was so happy.
Once I get my car fixed,
she was like, I'm gonna see you. And
I'm in the same boat. Yeah. They had to come pick me up and shit. I'm fucking car.
Yeah, they don't even know they're taking me home yet.
I think we gathered that information.
My ride was drunk, so
he was over here sleeping like a motherfucker.
Right. Like, goddamn.
Like, I ain't gonna lie. I love Brody like as a homie, but
his liquor tolerance.
Dog, like dealing with your friends when they be lit, it give you your gauge on like just how I feel like I would interact with other people when you hit a certain level. Because I felt when we was upstairs, I felt like I wanted to punch him. So I'm like, if you was a nigga that I didn't know, this is a full-on fight because you irritating the shit out of me right now.
I don't drink because I irritate myself.
And like, he just want to have like this deep philosophical conversation about why you like to smoke weed, bro. Because I smoke weed, fam. I've just gotten to
like,
the
bro,
point
you
where
were talking to me while you were intoxicated. I ain't asking you why you like to hit the bottle.
I wasn't gonna say nothing, but this another reason I don't like drinking because I used to be one of them. Let me freestyle in your ear at the club ass because when I get lit.
You have bars? What is it? Don't rap in my ear, fam. That's nasty.
Quick 16 for you.
She has done it.
Yeah.
And
don't let the DJ be playing like a little bit of the instrumental before the song come on. I'm gone. I'm loose. Yeah, no alcohol for me. Just
that is
we gonna step out back on the patio for my drink.
What the fuck is you talking about?
Well, look, it's funny because I'm not sure if we have any BMF watchers, but I was catching up on a couple of episodes, and Sweetie was in one of the episodes as a guest star, and I kept seeing people on my Facebook news feed talking about Chris Brown. I was like, what the fuck you do now? So I'm like, all right. So I paused it. And it just so happens that I paused it on her. Like she was in the scene. And then I go and I investigate on Twitter. Because Twitter got all the answers. I'm not gonna sit here and ask on Facebook, like, what's going on? If it's some celebrity shit, because I already know Twitter got all the tea. So I head over there and bro, Chris Brown is cutting the fuck up. So we gonna go ahead and play this little video first.
Settle this like you got some class, so we can get into some gangster shit.
Hey Chris, I don't want no issues, bro. I don't want no smoke. I don't want fights, and I don't want to do nothing, bro. Like, please, bro.
Who want smoke with me? Who want smoke with me? Who want smoke with me? Who want smoke with C? Who want smoke with me? Who want? Okay, let's get down to the facts. Pussy, I'm dripped in red. Don't let this R&B shit fool you niggas get ripped to shreds. Quavo talking like he a thug, nigga, you a bitch with dread. Can't wait to see the day that you back up all of that shit you said. What's all that bullshit you talking? You ain't no huncho, nigga. You the weakest link out of your clique, let's keep it a hundo, nigga. You fuck my ex-hoe, that's cool, I don't give no fuck, little nigga. Cause I fucked your ex when you was still with a bitch, I'm up, little nigga. They say revenge is sweet. Now think about that shit. Don't let that line go over your head. I might just sing about that shit. I had a feeling about that dick. There's something sweet about that shit. I got some tea about that bitch, but I ain't gon' speak about that shit. I ain't playing chess with a checker player. I'm a ticking bomb on a detonator. I shit on niggas, I'm a defecator. I put Amigo on a ventilator. Stop talking about beating girls. You was beating bitches on the elevator. We seen the taste, that's devastating. You doing bad. You a bitch and your music trash. Fashion week, they set me next to your lame ass. I was truly mad. All I kept thinking about was breaking your face, but I gave you a pass. You lucky I ain't wanna fuck the money up, boy, I would've broke you in half. Quit trying to be tough, you ain't like that. Why you keep showing off? Quit talking about drugs, you the only pack that I've been smoking on. I just hit my plug, told him come back, I'ma need more than one. Your last album was a weed trade, just some bullshit that we roll up on. You know what's on, put you to bed. Night, night, that's Sudafed. Show me that I'm tender, bitch. Time to prove what you just said. R.I.P. take off, he the only real one that got true respect. Crazy how when he died, everybody really wished it was you instead. You trippin', Chris, don't say that, don't lose your head. You done turned a big bad wolf on these fuck niggas, never knew revenge. This what happens when a fuck nigga push a real nigga out to the edge. This what happens when a dumb nigga gets fame and it get to his head. You gon' kiss this ring, nigga. Big fuck you from my middle finger. I tattoo my trigger finger. Bring real beat to your dinner table. My mental state ain't never stable. I know this shit gon' sting, nigga. I ran your ass through the ringer, nigga. You just got body by a singing, nigga. Bitch. Who want smoke with me? Who want smoke with me? Who want smoke with me? Who want smoke with C? Who want smoke with me? Who want?
Hey, Tommy, he said, bring real beef to your dinner table. And all I thought was the aluminum foil.
I just want to know where he got that picture of him with that glizzy in his mouth like that. How the fuck did he find that?
Wow.
What screen? I mean, think about it. Chris Brown, what are you doing with that in your phone?
The internet is a
He probably
salacious
wouldn't look
place.
for it.
Oh, the internet is under.
And once you put
undefeated.
once you put it there, no matter what you delete, somebody kept the files.
I mean, I've heard Chris Brown like rap before, but I think in the height of the hip hop competitions that have been going on with the big three and all of that, I think that add a little razzle dazzle, because real Chris Brown fans know that he can rap.
Yeah,
we knew he could
that nigga
rap.
just slid on some shit.
And I don't even and I don't know why I don't know why I was surprised, because when I had to listen to it 3 times
I think it wasn't the
AI?
surprise of him being able to rap. I think it was the content of it.
Yeah,
I think it was the content of it. Like, bro was like, pussy.
Because they've had beef for a while. So I think he just got caught up in the spirit of just battling on wax, because why now?
I don't think it's wax though. Like, I feel like if he was to like bump into Quavo in like a safe way, he beat dog ass.
I mean, they were forced to sit next to each other.
Yeah, because when did Quavo say put out like the diss, like the shit calling Chris Brown tender? When was that? Was that more recently?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
okay, so then that's
Like,
what
I
he
don't
was
know who
responding
shot
to.
first.
Because he said something about, you know, show me who tender, nigga. Like, because I saw that Quavo, he did have some
what
calling him tender.
basketball thing was Chris Brown associated with? It was 2.
Oh, I got that video too.
2 years in a row, he was talking shit. So I mean, this has been going on for a while. But you know what? If you think about it, it's really good promotional tactic because one, everybody's thirsty for a good rap beef right now, and he's about to go on tour. So that was actually perfect timing.
Lay it out.
But I feel like
that was perfect timing.
I feel like Chris Brown the only real nigga in all his rap beef though. Like I feel like Chris Brown.
He should have picked on somebody his own side.
No, I just feel like Chris Brown really gonna whoop Quavo ass. Like,
they got real beef.
Oh no, listen,
they got real beef.
Listen. Look, I have seen this opinion so many times, and I believe they said, and it's crazy how out of all of this shit, Chris the only nigga who I feel like go swinging this shit.
Yeah,
absolutely. He just told you my mental is off.
So who?
Yeah, Tommy said dog begging Chris not to put the pause on him is nasty work. Why he think leaving that message was gonna fly? Which is funny because, like I said, back when I had issues with the bitch Ironita with the 2 baby daddies with the twins, she was in my inbox like, I don't even think we should be beefing. We got the same birthday. We Geminis. We can't be like that. Bitch, I'm smashing your shit when I see you. Fuck out my inbox with that shit. No, because it ain't no coming back from the shit you was saying. You gotta see me. So at this point, one of them niggas gotta see each other, bro. And then people was like, well, that's weak because why Chris wouldn't fight him at the thing when he sat next to him? It's like, bro, he told you like he ain't want to fuck up his bag. That's y'all problem now. Like that's y'all problem now. Nick, see, you remember when Dave Chappelle had when keeping it real goes wrong? That was the epitome of that. Them comments right there.
Yeah, it's like this. It's like when you see like gang members kill each other. They be like, "Oh my God, we need to stop the violence." ... Yo, Dirk, why you ain't slide for Vaughn? You just said we should stop killing people. Then you was like, hey, yo, Dirk, why you ain't go get your get back? They killed your brother.
Yeah.
Like, y'all niggas are stupid. Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Or it's like when niggas make it, like, bro, you are out of the hood. You don't have to do this shit anymore. You don't even have to go back and fucking visit that place. You can do like a conference call or a Zoom or some shit. And like, bro, pay a local restaurant to get one of them inflatable movie screens and do a Zoom call and say, what's up to the hood? Send a money order for some free hot dogs and chips and shit for the kids.
Lunch on me.
You do not have to go back there, but niggas want to prove that they still got that dog in them, even after they make it. Then what happened? Niggas get popped off, and everybody be like, oh man, niggas just be hating. Like, bro, that nigga was still actively dealing drugs and committing murders as a celebrity. Why are you surprised?
As a celebrity is wild.
Yeah, being a serial killer.
Like, look at this, like this old YSL shit. Like, bro, you made it. And you was out here organizing murders and shit, like, bro. And you didn't have to.
You a millionaire, but you just it's still whatever.
Yeah, so
I couldn't be like that. I'm not even a street nigga. I don't got no ties to nothing. I get famous, I'm never coming back.
Keisha said, imagine making breakfast and you catch a stray from a past relationship. You just got body by a single nigga. Kayla says, Sweetie was minding her business and caught a stray. Let's talk about why niggas talk so damn much. Because why she in it?
Well, I mean, hey, you should have not. You gotta know that when you fucking famous people and then they start beefing, you're gonna be a casualty of war. Just it's all about who gonna say it first. Cause it's there. There's no off limits. Hey, look, you fuck both of them. So somebody gotta mention it.
Yeah, because at this point I feel like anybody I fuck with, like I gotta write some bars about you just in case shit goes south.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Patrice said he a master writer. That was light work in my opinion.
It's no beef. Like, I don't got no beef with you, but you know, hey, it's fuck dog. So you know, you
said a money order though. You can't get some cash to the mail, man.
Yeah, you really can't be seeing cash.
Wait, who is
Yeah,
paying? Who is paying for pussy with money orders?
No,
Wait,
with me
what?
saying like paying, send a money order to pay
Oh.
for the kids' lunch and shit. Yeah, man. I need an actual withdrawal. I need this as a tax write-off.
Right. You can't send them through Cash App. They trace back to your account and shit.
You need Chris Brown to go beef with Drake. He the only one that can take Drake down.
Why? They on the same side.
It gotta be Chris Brown.
They've already squashed the beef.
It's gotta be Chris Brown. Chris Brown's the only one that can take Drake down.
Yeah,
Because he's the only one that, like, Drake might actually fear Chris Brown. Because, again, Chris Brown too powder. So he might, like, actually choke the shit out of Drake. Everybody else just playing. They ain't not going to touch the white boy.
Tommy said, these niggas hoes. I don't talk about who I'm fucking. It ain't nobody business. I ain't asking no nigga who he fucking. Yeah, that shit is definitely crazy. So I'm curious to see where the fuck this is going. Yeah.
To jail. The way these niggas is
I
going.
don't like how Tommy just said
Now this is unrelated, but it was just fucking hilarious to me because this is not the first time we've had a story similar to this on Hostily Awkward.
Opening up your marriage so you can fuck around, then get mad because your wife is getting slammed while you severely overestimate your market value.
Mandem think so selfishly when they free up
the open
relationship bars.
Yeah.
Because there's just not a reality where it works for me.
Yeah, facts. It would turn into a shanking match because
Shanking match!
Bro, because she will twist the tables on me. She's like, is this what you wanted?
This is your idea.
This was your idea.
Yeah, and I haven't fucked at all.
My DM's been quiet since I've said this out loud. Since God says yes. Since he said yes, nothing's been fruitful. Nothing's been fruitful. I don't want you out in the streets anymore. Close the whole relationship.
like you was gonna get all the bitches, and now she getting all the penis.
And that was so funny to me because I'm like, I don't think, like they said, they don't think that a lot of dudes think about that portion. And then it's like, well, now your wife got all the motion, but none of these bitches want you. So then it begs the question when you're like, all right, I want the relationship closed now. Now, what if she's like, damn, ain't no bitches wanting you? Now I got to question why I want you. I don't think I want you now. Because if you're not desirable to nobody but me, then that's a problem.
I ain't gonna lie, I used to say that all the time. Like,
The
dude,
minute you open it up, she gonna be like,
don't
I
let
can
me
do
be
better.
pissed off. That's the first thing I'm gonna say. Like, man, I boosted your bitch rating. And you know how many motherfuckers? What? Come on. Because I'd be bad. Ain't no better explanation than that.
Same.
I'm the
I'd be pissed off.
As a man, do you know what kind of blow that is to your ego when your girl be like, I'm the reason you get bitches?
Yep, on my mind.
Wasn't nobody looking at you before I was looking at your ugly ass? Like,
hey,
I think
But
Meg
it's
has
true,
actually
though.
said that in one of her songs.
like it's actually true though.
I think
'Cause
Meg has
when a
said that in
nigga
one of her
get it-
songs.
Okay, when a nigga is single and taking just doing for himself, there's a lot of shit you don't give a fuck about.
Yeah.
But the minute you get a woman, she cares about how you look, how you dress, what you got on, what you smell good. Basically, a woman will give a man everything he needs to make other bitches appreciate
There you
him.
go. And let me take it one step further
stop
though.
sending me out into the world like that.
Listen,
You're a representation of her.
but I'm gonna take it one step further though. It ain't even just intimate relationships. My older brother, when I was younger, the bitch magnet. My mama would do my hair in the morning. He'll take that shit down, and then that's how he, some little girl he like. Could you do my sister hair? And now that's like time for him to try to pull some charm out. Older cousins, you know what I'm saying?
Tupac said it best.
Listen,
He
older
got his
cousins
name
used to keep
from
me
a woman
around
and the
because
game
I
from a
bring the
woman.
cute friends around,
Yep.
So one, don't open your relationship.
I never.
If you get two bitches, close them doors immediately.
That is so
Just
funny.
let them the only
How
two
you gonna
rub
rub
together.
them together? You gonna put them in separate rooms?
No, we all in the same room.
He gonna get a custom
But
made.
it's
king,
just this
king.
one room. Nobody else come in.
And then it's like,
I don't
okay,
think that's good for a Cancer
What?
to have to rub two bitches together
Why is that not good for cancer?
because
You love your space.
the way that
That's
too.
true.
But the
That's
way
true.
Cancers are set up, at some point you're gonna wonder, do they like rubbing each other together better than rubbing you?
Stop being
Jealousy.
Cancer, man.
She just helping you. See how a woman just made you better.
I'm just getting. I'm just skipping. I'm just fast forward.
But that's real though.
We know.
I be thinking like that in my everyday life.
You gonna be at work like, I bet you these bitches.
But then
is
it's like,
rubbing each
okay,
other together.
on social
I just
media,
asked
you
her
are
to
a
send
true
me the
piece of
live
shit.
stream.
You're not a true piece of shit on social media.
I just
You a true piece of shit on
The
social
more
media.
and more your hair
But-
grows, bro, the more and more piece
So,
of shit you are.
but that's
Do
what
you
I'm
really
saying.
be
You
funny, or
being-
do you speaking from a truthful place
mean,
with a
this-
little ha ha on
this-
top of it?
It's truth in every.
That-
It's a truth in every joke. I
But
feel like this.
when you look at it, it's like people aren't used to really seeing you in a relationship, right? So not seeing you in a relationship, they don't really see how you operate while you are with somebody. So they see the shit that you talk all the time, but they don't see how caring you are, how compassionate
see
you
the
are,
real
that you
soft
take
guy
care
area.
of who you with. They don't see those things. But then you have a woman now, and they see those things now. Well, shit, I want that. And
Remember that. Keep that in your mind.
and I feel like that was kind of like another thing, like with the chick that was like at the strip club and shit. Like she kept commenting on, I love how he is with you, like he paying attention, like he protective, he not letting this, and he not, like she kept naming all of these things, and it's like that's how women are. I wasn't worried about it, but it's still like they see those kind of things, and they're like, I want that. I see him doing that, for her. I want him to do that for me.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to find a guy who I don't know if he knows how to do those things. I see he knows how to do those things.
Yeah,
Now
that's
I
why-
need to figure out how to get him to do those things for me.
And that's why there's a lot of women that are comfortable with being side chicks.
But
But they
that
just
breeds
want
the-
you to do those things for them, but keep all that over there.
But that breeds the drama too, because when a dude move on and get to doing all the shit that you've been bitching at him to do, and then it seemed like he's effortlessly doing that for somebody else.
He ain't lucky he left before you said that.
Does that irritate y'all?
Because I
as
think
women?
I would have pulled one of these, slid back, and I just would have hard and hit him in the shit.
No, what irritates me about that? Well, this is only speaking out of doing a whole lot of shadow work and shadow boxing, but it irritates me because I had to deal with the possibility that I'm not the type of woman that brought out those things.
I'm glad you said that.
I mean, that's when you really deal with self, you gotta deal with some of that stuff, because it ain't always the other person's fault. When you point the finger, you gotta look at the fingers pointing back at you.
Or what if it's just one of those things where it's like he finally grew into what I knew he could be. He just wasn't that with me.
And
then when you watch him and his growth with the next person, you're like, damn, you fuck ass nigga.
But
If
still-
only you would have just.
It still got a lot to do with because some women will give the dude all the game to make that change and that growth.
Sometimes
You know what
you
I'm
can,
saying?
but also at the same time, sometimes he couldn't change to be that person while with you.
Yeah.
Because there are things that you were doing that was making him unhappy, which made him not even want to give you half of that. So it's a 50-50, and it's accountability on both sides in regards to that.
It's easier.
We
to
actually
show,
got the episode about that, like about me and Ken, like when we were dating. It's called X Factor. So if you go back, you had to go back a ways. This is one of my bonus episodes.
It's always easier for me to perform in front of a lot of strangers than it is to perform in front of people that I felt influence how I do poetry. And I say that to say that when you
we talking about poetry.
when you dealing with a man sometimes, and I mean when I said that backwards, when a man sometimes are learning from a woman and he recognized that, sometimes it's a little hard for, I think, in my opinion, because I ain't no man, but I think it's like, okay, I don't want to perform in front of the person that taught me how to do this, because you're just going to critique me on what I'm doing wrong.
Right.
So let me go take this newfound knowledge in this little free game and see how another motherfucker respond to it fresh out the box. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's where a lot of that drifting off goes. Because then if she get to appreciating that shit, it might not even be as polished or as well as that other woman taught him to be. But if it's good enough to her, oh, I'm going where I'm impressive at. because she's already showed me that I'm inadequate because now she's teaching me this shit. So I don't feel impressive around her. Let me go take this shit and be impressive in front of somebody else. Am I right?
A little bit. I feel you.
Little bit. Okay. I'll take a little bit.
I don't disagree.
Yeah, and that's absolutely true. And it's like it's just weird because it's like you have the same type of situation that can produce so many different outcomes based on the people who are involved in that scenario.
See, I was lucky. My baby daddy wasn't shit for all of us.
God damn.
But we all cool. So it worked.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And I ain't talking about baby mamas. I'm talking about the women that he dealt with outside of me. It's weird. Except for the last one. I'm cool with every last one of them except for the last one.
Because she thought she won. It was making shit difficult.
Oh no, I had already tapped out by the time she came to the picture. It was a lot of giving a fuck on my part that made those other.
My girl and my
situations.
side bitches cannot be okay with each other at any point in life.
Future said he had his baby mama and side bitch kissing, so that's your king.
When I had
That's not my king.
Hey, when
my favorite rapper is Missing Dreads. Okay. And they blonde, and he don't know what year it is. I'm almost sure he don't know what the day is.
That's because he was ahead of his time.
He don't know what lifespan.
Hey, somebody said in this whole Drake beef shit, they said, bro, Lil Wayne probably don't even know what's going on. That nigga somewhere high and skateboarding, just oblivious.
I bet if a motherfucker call, hey Wayne, do you know Drake is into it? He be like, with who? Drake who? Future. We just did. Yeah. Wayne somewhere definitely high and skateboard. He don't give a fuck about none of this shit.
Bro, when he realized that he didn't know his own lyric when it was told to him.
Wayne done ran out of words. He can't respond. He ain't shit else for him to say.
That might have been the funniest video I've ever seen. Like these niggas are sitting in the studio and he's doing an interview and bro starts rapping lyrics and Wayne like he's like that shit nice. Who said that? And dude look at him like you said that. He said I said that.
That's so funny because I swear I was just gonna ask, like, I wonder if as a person who doesn't write shit down, if he ever say shit and think it's him saying it for the first time, like, damn, this shit fire, not realizing that that's some shit that he said before.
I don't know.
Is that what happened at WrestleMania then?
Nah.
Like when he was doing Millie, he really thought he was going to start some new shit. And then halfway through his like first few bars, he was like, oh, this old. And just stop, which is why we got that kind of.
I feel like they played the wrong song. He went out there expecting to do some other shit, and they was like, well, this is what we got.
His music didn't come in time for his new song. His sample didn't clear.
I'm annoyed that Facebook won't let us like have certain music in our background, but people are allowed
I tried
to
being
steal
cool
other
with the
people's
BM and
stats.
had to run a fade.
I try to be cool with the BM. Yeah, no, these weren't even BMs. These was just like miscellaneous chicks that were just given roles.
Would you want to be cool with your boyfriend's like female friends?
Would I want to be cool? I mean, cool like how?
I mean, I don't
no,
know.
my trust issues got
What's your
trust-
definition of cool?
No,
Nigga?
well,
Cool like us, we in there
'cause
chilling.
I'm saying you mean like cool with, say we been together for about 6 months and he's still making female friends, or
No,
you mean the
like,
ones that
so
they sisters
you-
and they call
you-
sisters and
you
cousins
meet
and
him.
shit.
And understanding that everyone has a life before you. These are true to the heart plutonic friends. So if he say, all right, babe, well, we finna go to Dave and Buster's, you coming? And then when you say who are gonna be there, he named 2 of the homeboys, but then it's them 2 plutonic friends, and we all just in here chilling.
If I'm already baiting, I already know them. So you start naming broads I ain't never heard of before.
You've heard of these people.
Yeah. I mean, then yeah.
Because I know how some women could be. They don't want to be friends with everybody. And then when they come around, they make shit awkward, stupid.
Look, dog,
because that's the only.
Because you
that's
got
the only way I
attitude.
make. That's
you
I
can't
read
be
the
in
room.
the black sitcom if you don't like the friends of the opposite sex.
But I read the room though, so you know, I'm gonna know. I'm gonna know what's really going on with this quote unquote friend. And the
Why
only
you
way
gotta go in here with the shit on, just you don't trust that that's a friend. You know, men and women can't
Listen,
be friends, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Because I don't have too many female friends, so a dude would have to come into a situation with me, kind of being cool with, like,
Cool with the niggas.
Yeah.
My problem has been with a lot of my male friends because I've always primarily had male friends. I don't know what it is about me that makes certain women feel like I am a potential problem for their man. And I'd be offended because I'd be like, bitch, I be the one telling that nigga to stop cheating on you.
Yeah.
You need to be fucking thanking me, bitch. Give me a fucking edible arrangement or something. Cause like I know all the reasons why you shouldn't even want him, and you need to do better. I don't want him. I don't want you to want him. I just mind my business.
That is
telling my girlfriend she should do better is crazy.
Nasty work. Telling my woman, look, you can do better.
You really, I know that's my cousin, that's my bro, but you really can do better than Juan, baby.
I've done it.
That's nasty business.
I've done it.
Absolutely.
For sure.
I said, look, baby, take care of you. With like you still fam regardless, because dog on that bullshit. I don't condone it. I'm not.
And I might not be so blunt, but I'm definitely gonna talk girl code. Like they get to calling me crying, I'll be like, girl, you better find you something else to do. And if you don't catch them vapors, then
Yeah, because I've done that. I've definitely done that to like with my homegirl. Like, because at this point, like with my cousins, like she had already decided she was out. She was already divorcing them, and I think she thought that we was gonna be weird with her. Like, no, we understand. Like, fuck, dog. You held this nigga down when he literally had nobody. All them so-called friends and all that shit. Like, you basically did a bid with this nigga. This nigga should be kissing every bit of your toes when you come home, and you still want to come home on bullshit. So the fact that you were like, you over it, peace be with you, sister. Well, I feel like you wasted too many years as it is, so go reclaim what you can. Shit.
I had an understanding though with a lot of like my cousins, and don't bring me around no female you're not serious about, because then don't put me in that position that I really have to give a fuck about none of that. Cause I'm gonna keep it real, and if you don't want me to keep it real, then what you putting these?
You can be honest. Just don't answer questions that ain't asked.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna just come home and be like, see somebody sitting on the couch with my cousin, be like, "Girl, you stupid." I ain't gonna do that. But you're gonna bring somebody in and you're gonna get us close. Then I'm gonna treat them like I treat my friends. No. And I might not say the when, what, where's, and why's.
Who telling you to be friends?
No, I've dealt with that where it's like, especially like dealing with a nigga who got a sister and shit. And
sometimes I be on the listen.
No, don't be on her side.
I think sometimes y'all fail to realize that yes, y'all family, y'all are niggas, but we are also women who have been in certain situations. And exactly. And that's the whole point.
We are niggas who've been in certain situations.
Okay.
And whose side are we supposed to take?
The right side.
All right then. So whose side you supposed to be on?
The right side.
So what side is that?
That ain't always your side.
Yeah.
You've been on dude's side before.
That's
different. It's
before,
not different. You've been on dude's side
you
before.
Motherfuckers is playing. We want y'all to be together.
No, before I'm gonna lie to the woman though, I'm gonna keep it real with my bro though. To be honest, before I even really get into any
if you want to chastise me in your spare time, do it as you will.
Yeah. I do that to y'all all the time.
But we hiding everything from this bitch.
But we not telling her.
When she go home, yes, by all means, yell at Juan, you bogus, why you got her out here looking bad like that? She's stupid, you stupid. Say whatever you want. But when she in the presence of you, you are like Switzerland.
And that is why a lot of women don't like niggas' mamas. Because that's exactly what they do. Knowing a whole hoe was just over here walking out the back door while you pulling up to the front door to get food brought to you, and she know her son ain't shit.
But you worried about the wrong thing. You worried about the hoes we bringing in and out. You know my mama. This bitch don't know my mama.
Apparently your mama let her walk out the back door.
Hey, shit, my mama said, my mama is still asking me, who is that?
Sitting here staring the grins. Which one was that one?
Exactly.
I used to have a boyfriend. His mom used to take me to Pato to give her son time to yeah.
Real nigga activity.
No, it's
'cause-
not. And
'cause
that's
you know
why
Pato, that's a
that's
happy.
why we got
Y'all
fucked
have a
niggas
good
now.
time at Pato? Did you win some money?
Oh yeah.
So what we complaining about?
Hey, family ain't always family. Like Berto, this nigga practically begged me to give his homeboy a chance because I didn't like the fluffy niggas.
They also beat up your boyfriend in like high school.
This nigga, that would see Rizzy started that. That was right. He started that shit.
But they did
But no,
it though.
but this nigga practically begged me to give his homeboy a chance. Like, no, man, he cool. Like, he really feeling you. He blah 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 blah. He blah blah blah. So I end up actually dating dog only for this same nigga who talked me, my cousin who talked me into giving his homeboy a chance. These two niggas is going off together.
Damn. He was aiding in the bed and a felon. That's crazy.
Like, bro, you are the one who pitched this shit. And then was riding shotgun
while he was fucking
to go, bro. Now I don't see. Remember when I told you earlier I cut that nigga thumb off? I think subconsciously my mind was like, "Fuck this nigga," and that's what happened. Maybe I did see him move his thumb, and I just didn't give a fuck.
Was that before or after?
It was after.
So you cut his thumb after this happened?
Yeah.
So it was kind of like
I said subconsciously it might have been a trigger. Like, yeah, fuck that nigga. He ain't for you anyway.
That's crazy. You just cut my man's thumb off because he led you astray.
Hey, whatever, nigga. But yeah,
Tone led me astray. I forgot.
We are.
No, I didn't. You didn't listen.
We are going to go ahead and get out of here, because it's getting late.
Yes, and I have to run all over the city now.
Yeah.
Well, my ride have been texting me for like an hour, and I just was like, "Hey, I don't know."
Oh shit, where's she at? See, now not Jelly Bean. Riri talking about she just got on the bus. From where? It didn't say she had to work today, so where's she at?
Don't your kid got money? Why she don't just invest in Ubers?
Because she don't want to pay for when I was
That's why
paying
she
for
got
Uber.
money.
She called the motherfuckers all the time. But then now that she responsible for paying for her own shit because I cut it off. Now it's MCTS around.
I should be able to write Ubers off on my taxes.
Public transportation is insane.
That's a whole nother podcast. Listen, I got the best stories and pictures to prove it.
Hey, yo, I feel like all old people know each other.
Listen,
You get on the bus.
listen though. I've been on the bus. I've been riding the bus for a while now, right? And I really could I should do a podcast from the back of the bus because listen,
the shit you see, bro, like just the little time that I was doing it.
Free. So people can just get on it and just ride back and forth up and down Wisconsin, y'all. Wisconsin is already Wisconsin, okay? And baby,
Wisconsin was a wild place at 6 in the morning when I was going to school. Like, it's fucking 10 degrees outside, and this a nigga with the shorts up past his thigh. He got on the New Balances. He got the shit with the holes in the sleeve for your thumb. I don't get why there's a thumb hole in your sleeve hole, but he got those on as some gloves and they running.
You ain't never did this to your sleeve? So somebody did this to their sleeve and was like, damn, this would be dope if my fucking thumbs was out.
Make some money.
And made some
just
fucking
like
money.
Niggas was like, hey man, let me put your robe on, put it on backwards.
A snuggie.
I think I got something.
Hey, listen, they made a lot of fucking
We
money.
just gave you
or when niggas took shower caps and put them over bowls to cover leftovers.
I still say somebody owe my mama some money because my mama used to hand make these holders that you hang from the doorknob and you stuff the bags in there so you can pull them out one by one. And now that's like a whole product.
And it's so many ideas that I have that I never say because I know Google and shit be listening. And they got the capital that I don't got. And I know motherfuckers will get rich off my shit. So I just be sitting on so many ideas. If I had like investment shit.
Yeah, I need some capital right now for something I want to do this summer.
Yep. But we are going to go ahead and close out. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to this week's episode. Thank you to Dia for coming through. You are welcome anytime. Literally anytime. We are here every single week. So if you ever got a free moment like, you know what, I want to go get some shit off my chest, come on down.
Yeah.
You will never
if
be
I'm
turned
not
away.
in the house, I'll be in the comments.
We'll come pick you up.
You will never ever
Make sure that
be
you
turned
know
away.
Huh?
So
For
yeah,
sure.
if you weren't able to tune in for the full live, it's all good. You know, you can always catch the replay or wait for the audio episodes to drop on all your favorite streaming platforms on Tuesday at 10 a.m. Fuck Ken for snoring in the background. So you know, if you didn't see the full
Fuck
live,
Ken.
maybe you missed that part. But yeah, that nigga's terrible, and he is not invited back while he is intoxicated under any circumstances. That nigga will be outside in the parking lot.
Always drunk.
So yeah, until next time, we got a hoe.